We back. I said, fuck it. Let them restart, and then you know what I'm saying. Let them you know what I'm saying, re-download his. Is it still lagging, or we're good now? We're 100%. Watch. After a while, it's gonna start lagging again. That'll be hilarious. I mean, it would suck, right? But it'd be hilarious, right? If that shit happened. It's not glitching no more. Uh, 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 uh. All right, let me see. What do we have? What do we have? I know somebody sent some in. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna wait for K Wills as well to get in here. I know everybody's gonna start showing up here in a little bit, but and then too, what I did was I had submitted the track. So then whenever you reinstalled it, he said nope, it keeps stopping it. Shit. I don't get it, man. Like every 10 seconds, it'll stop and restart. That's crazy. I never heard of that. What kind of phone do you have? You still fucking around with the? I don't know. Nah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's crazy. I've never heard of TikTok doing that on the phone. Let me see. Let me look that up. Matter of fact, for you. TikTok. I want. Will I say lagging? Would I say lagging? Or yeah, not freezing or what? Oh, you got a razor. Oh, okay. Makes sense. All right, let's see. TikTok lagging on. It's one of those flip phones, right? The razors, they're dope. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. First, clear the app's cache, as this resolves many performance issues. If that doesn't work, restart the. Nah, I wouldn't say it's restarting the phone. Ensure both the TikTok app and the phone software are updated. He's like, man, I got it on. It could be a slow connection too. You've already tried reinstalling the app, but to clear the app's cache, you'd go to settings, apps, TikTok, storage, and cache. Clear the cache type shit. That's the only thing I could think is the fucking Wi-Fi, right? But I got a Galaxy S24. That's probably what it probably could get on that, and it'll probably run a lot more better. It's gonna lag. I used to have $100 Samsung at one point, and it lagged. He just threw in the fucking the cost of the fucking phone as well, just to kind of like emphasize. he said he said I used to have $100. You know what I'm saying? Even though the razor is just a little bit more. Fuck, dude, that's hilarious. NBA, look, it's not comedy night yet, bro. Nah, that's fucking hilarious though. Um, I mean, of course, there's always YouTube, right? We're on YouTube, and you never have problems with YouTube. But I like for you to be in here because of the fact that everybody enjoys your music. Who's that? Linking up, collaborating, things like that. But I do have your track. You want me to play it right now, or do you want me to wait until you get everything kind of like resolved type shit? He said, right now I have an iPhone 12. Damn, an iPhone 12, y'all. Shit. Right now, young Ben is tuned in on his iPod. Type shit. That's hilarious. I mean, I ain't got the most updated fucking iPhone either, but then too, I've heard a lot of, reviews about the phone, and that it's not the strongest type of, you know what I'm saying, I guess you could say like casing or fucking, you know, like we'll just say it like this: it's not indestructible. It's fucking, you know, aluminum type fucking phone. I don't know. He said play something else. I'll work on it in a second. This doesn't lag and is running iOS 26. Hell yeah! But I have a mini version also, by the way. Oh hell yeah. Yeah. All iPhones break easy. Calm down, sir. Calm down. He said not that small. He said like this. Is he playing my track yet? Let me check. Type shit. Alright, let's see. I got you. I'll play your track first. No, I got it. I know what the iPhone 12 looks like. I think my daughter has one. Let's get into this one right here. I'm gonna play Young Ben first and see you know, check that out. Hey, the truth hurts. The truth hurts.
Those on the track. Those on the track. Those on the track.
What up, Yakubu? I think that's how you say her name. Yakubu.
I don't let on myself, now I know what it is. World on my shoulder, I'm still just a kid. Dreams heavy, but my heart stay light. If I fall today, I'll still stand and fight. Yeah, they don't see the thoughts that I had in my head. Scrolling through my phone when I should be in bed. Trying to act tough, but the truth don't bend. I'm scared of the start more than I fear the end. I ain't built like the rest, I'm still finding my place. Skinny frame, heavyweight, I can feel it on my face. People clown when they see me, but that just adds fuel. I turn pain into fire, that's my number one tool. Yeah, I don't lie to myself, nah, I know what it is. World on my shoulder, I'm still just a kid. Dreams heavy, but my heart stay light. If I fall today, I'll still stand and fight. I ain't chasing a mask, I don't play no role. Every word that I spit gotta come from the soul. Lost friends, lost time, but I still won't quit. If I break down once, I'll come back twice as lit. Some days I feel weak, like I'm stuck in the past. But I'm building my name, yeah, I'm moving at last. They don't need to believe, I ain't begging for trust. I'm just honest with me, that's a must. Truth hurts, but the lie cut deeper. I ain't tryna be fake, I'm a dreamer. If the world don't get me, that's fine. As long as I don't hide from my mind. I don't lie to myself, nah, I just know it is.
I like the beat selection.
I don't lie to myself, nah, I know what it is. World on my shoulder, I'm still just a kid. Dreams heavy, but my heart stay light. If I fall today, I'll still stand and fight. Stand and fight, yeah.
See what you gotta do. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go back since we don't really have too many. Well, we don't have anybody in here except for us two. Well, I don't even know if you're still here. Are you still here? What up, Dex? If you got music, oh, you're here. All right, bet. Look, so at this young of an age, right? Like you're 14, and I think that, you know, this is the thing, right? I always tell you about the cadence, right? And practicing your cadence, right? So how can we? He said, what we doing? Oh, we're reviewing music. You know what I'm saying? I barely started the show. We're 10 minutes in. So if you have music you want to share with us, you know what I'm saying? Send it my way. We'll get it played immediately. I'm kind of giving my guy a breakdown real quick of his flow. And I know you know what cadence is, but you have to incorporate those, you know, those that timing, you know what I'm saying, of how you're going to deliver your flow, right? So when we get to talking about that, right, I'm just going to spin this back real quick momentarily. He said, all right, I'm going to do that. Red email link in the bottom underneath my bio type shit, you know what I mean? But check this out. So in this part, I'm just going to give you an example, right? He said, I think I'm good now for you to play mine next. He said, oh, quick, we only got 10 seconds. hey, check it out. Look, this is what I'm talking about right here. And then we'll get into the next track. I got you, Nick.
I don't lie to myself, now I know what it is.
That part. I don't lie to myself now. You see how you come in like I don't lie to myself now. I know what it is. That little fucking. He said, how do I sit some? How do I do it? I email it. Yeah. You're gonna email it to me, but you're gonna click on my profile pic. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna see. I guess basically just go to my profile and underneath the bio you're gonna see the red email link. And then right there you just click it, send your attachment, or you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, like a fucking YouTube link, you know, Spotify, not Apple. If it's Apple, I can't really play it, you know what I mean? But um yeah, you're just gonna send whatever it is my way, and I got you. He said I wasn't meaning to rush. No, but right here,
Don't
like
lie to
this.
myself, now I know what it is.
It kind of fits, right? But it sounds better if you put that little pause in there. I don't lie to myself now. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like carry that little cadence and shit in there. Like have a little fucking pattern every time, you know? Instead of trying to fit it in there, like have enough room to, you know, dabble a bit there with your flow. You know what I mean? Just a tip, type shit. But do little things like that. Experiment with your flow a bit. See where you could, you know, how you could switch up your patterns of delivery. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it's always been about patterns and rhyme schemes, and I just had to learn that along the way. So with each beat, you always have a different way to deliver your flow. You know what I'm saying? Hence the cadence, right? It's what I'm always talking about, the cadence. So do that, and then see where it gets you, and then beyond that, when you're carrying the notes, it's not just about dragging the note out and having this monotone type of, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you're going to apply your auto pitch or auto tune, whatever. But aside from that, you know, figure out when it's good to fluctuate your voice now. You know what I'm saying? When it's good to give that vibrato, you know, the up and down of your voice, you know what I'm saying? And then right there, I mean, that's pretty much what you need to focus on, and once you get that down, you're gonna be like, man, fucking Rekka, dude, like, thanks, I appreciate that type, you know what I mean? Dex, I appreciate that, my guy. I got you on the follow back right now. There you go. I appreciate you, my guy. I'm gonna get into the next track from Nick Flanagan. Just practice, bro. Just keep practicing. You know, you already know how to flow, right? You know how to fucking make your words rhyme. Now it's just how to make it sound better, you know? And that's basically what it is. And don't have a monotone approach every time. Get live a bit, you know what I'm saying? Get hype, you know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you know, throw out that energy, you know, because at right now, what I'm hearing, it sounds like you're reading your flow. You don't want to sound like you're reading your flow. You want to sound like you've recited your flow enough to when you feel comfortable in front of the mic. Because it's like me, like if I did, you know, let's say for example, I got y'all. I'm just kind of giving my guy the breakdown. He's young, been doing it for about 2 years, but I don't think that he had the right, you know, advice and guidance that, you know, I right now he could utilize it, and I'm just trying to help him out. He said Harsh Memories is the better of the two personally. All right, bet, I got you. But yeah, we'll get to chopping it up a little bit more, young Ben. If you ever need help or you need a little bit more information on what it is that I'm talking about, you want me to go into depth, you know what I'm saying? We'll get one of those, you know, conversations going. And you know, I'm always willing to help you out, man. I want to see you grow, you know, and yeah, I'm always looking forward to the artist progression. I do see the progression though, letting you know that, you know. All right, he said help him, my man, preach. Yeah, nah, for sure. Because I want him to start getting great reviews as opposed to, you know, and then right now he's at a young age, 14. I'm like, hell yeah. by the time he's 17, yeah, it might seem like, but time flies, bro. Time flies. It might seem like a ways away, but you know, by the time you're 17, bro, with all the feedback and everything, because who knows how long this, I believe it's gonna last a while. You know what I'm saying? It has this far, so who knows how long these reviews are gonna be around. And right now, you kind of just wanna, you know what I'm saying, retain as much knowledge as possible. So with that being said, man, I got you. He said, dude, gonna be a problem when he hones in on his craft. Man, I'm saying though, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But let's get to the next track. Nick Flanagan, I got you up next, and then right after that, Dex, I got you. And then when my guy K Wills pops in, I got him as well. What up, Big Olu? I see you in the beard, then. That's what's up, my guy. All right, let's get over here. This track is called Unstoppable. I believe it's unreleased, because if it wasn't, it'd be on YouTube as a lyric video, because my guy's always dropping those lyrics videos. Let's get it.
Before you, I was in a tunnel with no light. And I won't lie, each and every day was like a cold night. I suppose I just hoped I could hold my breath and flow by, but no surprise, that got me nowhere, oh my. Am I gonna spend my whole life as a low life, all alone? My tears would swell in both eyes. Will I ever let go of my fears and the ghost of my past? I know things don't improve overnight, but
Just say when and I'll run to you. You know I'll always see it through. No matter any obstacles, our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable.
and after you, anything else would make no sense. All my hopelessness is gone, I'm so drenched in tears, but not the same kind, no joking. The kind of love that we're both in is so vulnerable and so open. Yeah, an issue that I've chosen to spend the rest of my life with, showing you off. Sorry I'm gloating, but when
What
you
up,
look at me
BG?
you're glowing. Wishing these moments could be frozen in time, in time, in time. Sometimes I just gotta let them soak in and
Just say when and I'll run to you. You know I'll always see it through. No matter any obstacles, our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable. Thinking of those lonely nights where I wish for someone like you. Now we're here and I don't know why, but I still can't believe this is true.
cause every second I was without you, parts of me would all split in two. What can I do? I can't even hide it, it's visible. I was miserable, but I'm put back together. You're the glue, and now our bond is invincible. I'm entrenched in you, it's a trip, I fall in love instantly. So no matter where we go to, looking in those eyes is a hell of a view. So
Just say when and I'll run to you. You know I'll always see it through. No matter any obstacles, our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable. Unstoppable, unstoppable, unstoppable. Our love is unstoppable.
Damn it! He has so much sauce.
He said, pop your song, but I think it turned out dope, and always dope to have songs with your wife. Oh, that's what's up, bro. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That adds more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it'd be one thing to, you know, just have, of course, you know this, right? We get the rundown with our fucking tracks all the time. You know what I'm saying? As far as reviews go, sometimes, you know, when we use samples and whatnot, it becomes one of those things. Yeah, but what are you gonna do whenever you go and perform that track live? You actually have a person to do that with, you know what I'm saying? So right here, bro, I mean, she has a lovely voice. I think everything about it was dope, you know what I'm saying? Especially the fact that y'all are supporting each other like that. I think that's hella dope, man. It does have a poppy feel to it, you know what I'm saying? What else? I would come up with the clarity of your vocals for sure. Her voice kind of like overpowered yours, but I mean, that's a, you know what I'm saying, that's a plus, that's an easy fix. Aside from that, man, I think it was a hella dope track, you know. A very supportive track, right? It being unstoppable, and you know how much y'all support each other, and her getting on the track, you know, it just shows that, you know, the love is unstoppable, right? So big shout out to you and your wife, bro. I appreciate that submission. I can't wait to hear the final mix for sure. You know, I know this is a rough draft, so it's hella dope. Dex said, it's up to you. These are both phone recorded, so the second verse on the other one is a little rough. All right, bet. Speaking of rough drafts, right? I have a cipher going on, and I wanna show y'all that too as well. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all enjoy that track. Big Olu, I got yours. I got your submissions as well. Let me go ahead and play this. I'm gonna play the second one first, right? And it doesn't matter if it's, you know, I know a lot of artists fuck with BandLab because it's one of those things that it's like a first and last resort, you know. Aside from that, you know, as far as like when people send their music, I try my best to give them, you know, if not thorough feedback, just a quick rundown, you know, a brief rundown of what I feel like should be honed in on. So, and then we get into the conversation of, you know, what can you do to make it sound a lot more better, you know. But I got you, Brody. Let's get into no games first, because I kind of want to build that, you know, I want to build that fucking, that anticipation, you know, like I can't wait to hear the rest, you know, type shit. So let's go. Wrong track, Rekka, come on now.
Keep me calling.
He said I was gonna get a replay.
No games, no games. No.
Hey, this is a banger, man.
Hey,
Dex.
Yeah.
Hey, you a madman.
Calling. I don't wanna play no games. No games. No.
I'm on you, boy.
This shit get deeper than rap. This shit get deeper than pussy. This shit get deeper than oceans. This shit get deeper than cookies. And I've been reminiscing about all of the things that it should be. But if I keep on playing games, then it will always be whoopies. My mind is tired, but I can't be taking no breaks. If I pause, it make me feel just like I'm waiting to wait. There's a lot on my plate, and I'm steady putting on weight. But with a drive and some faith, I might just find me a way. I know a lot of people, they just be hating to hate. And of course, I'm a person who will always be great. My mind is fixed on the destiny I know is in wait. So if you get in my way, you'll find yourself in the grave. Yeah, I know I swimming with the sharks, and I put the chum up in the water. I'm a monster, I'm a hustler, I got targets, I'm a boss, and I'm a beast on these beats. It's on my father.
One half for UV. RMGNT.
You already know, man. Don't play no games over here.
Moolah.
Slide that bitch.
You already know what to do. Something. I don't play no games in my city, boy. Real talk. I gave my life to the street, you know I owed a debt. Fell in love with the game, I went and got a check. As I law for protection, I'm scrapping up the vest. Finna start for a law, whatever happen next. Ain't no love in my city, I keep a shooter with me. A lawyer on retain in case I ever need him. I'm that name they don't televise. You know I'm in your city cause the radar rise. That vulture shit, and you want a nigga dead or alive. I'm on it, I tell by the look in my eyes. I want it, I murder, the code that I live by. Loyalty over royalty, that's something I'm gon' die by. Taught as a youngin', wipe a nose if it's running. I learned to make a way, dog, I really came from nothing. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. I'm really from the trenches with this drink, I have no feel like.
Ain't nothing. No feel.
Hey, that.
No fear,
told you.
What up, Big Sis?
No games.
What up, K Wills?
Can't play no games. Not in my city.
Nah.
Southside. Long live Copernic. Green.
No game, fool. When people hear your lyrics, they don't just hear what you say. They gotta be able to feel what you say. Emotions are
I like
real, my
that.
friend. Never play games with people.
Let's go.
Yeah, that was a dope track.
Who
Granted-
was that?
Granted, that was Dex. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna talk to him about that name too, right? Because there is actually a major artist, and his name is Dex. You know what I'm saying? So what can we do to, you know what I'm saying? Either, you know what would make your name unique is just throw that 3 in there, D3. You know what I'm saying? And then the X, just so that way because when you go and you start releasing tracks, you're gonna run into that problem. There's another artist who has this name, and but what I'm gonna say about this, let me give you a round of applause type shit first, you know.
Real quick, can I say something in there?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Damn it! He has so much sauce.
He said facts.
So, my
stage
artist-
expert. All right.
One of Loud Pack's artists and one of my good friends, Gunman.
Yeah.
He. There's another artist named Gunman from another country.
Right.
But every time I go to post a song, or he goes to post a song, not my Gunman, the other Gunman, it'll come up on my Spotify for artists and show me the analytics on all his stuff, and then all his Apple Music gets mixed up with our Gunman's. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
But it happens all the time. It's very common when there's similar names, it'll get mixed up into the sauce with the other artists, especially on like, I'll start seeing the other Gunman's numbers and not my Gunman.
Yeah. So, what I was gonna say about this, right? The only problem, like I was listening to the whole second verse, and it sounds dope as shit, right? I only have like a few things that I would kind of touch up, right? Bring your vocals up for sure, you know. Make sure that you bring them out, give them that clarity type shit, and then get familiar with your track equalizer, right? Or channel mixer or whatever it is, because I think you're fucking with BandLab, right? That'd be the reason why you're recording everything on your phone. And I think when you're recording, this is what's going on, right? Like you're recording, you're listening to the beat, and you have the other headphone right here, and you're spitting your lyrics and shit. Draw that fucking microphone back, especially him, because his vocal projection is like clear as shit. There's no need to have it here. And I was thinking about it because, you know, it was a very nostalgic feeling for me. You know, I was holding the fucking, really, Rekka, really? Look, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when we used to have a crew and shit, right? And we would record our vocals and shit, and at those times it was like everybody had to go off at once, you know. We weren't really like in depth with the engineering, so it was all of us in there, and we just had that vibe, and you know, we were giving those ad libs and shit. So what it is, I would kind of like, you know, try to push somebody back, because I was doing the engineering, so I'd step in there and I'd, you know, literally push them back. Hey, check it out, man, you don't need to be that close to the. But some people have that tendency to get close and think that, you know, this is gonna change things. Really, it doesn't. All you're picking up is like everything that's going on, you know, right here. And, you know, whether it be like swallowing your spit type shit, you know what I'm saying? Pause, like, you know, I don't want to be too, you know, anyways. So the thing is, draw it back a bit, you know, and if need be, then yes, by all means, go ahead and, you know, project your vocals a little bit louder. But I don't think he has that problem there. That and I think those were the only two things that I thought that needed to be addressed. Aside from the, you know, like make sure your dubs or your ad libs fall back some, you know what I'm saying? Tuck them or make them duck behind your vocals, your main vocals. You want that to stand out a little bit more than, and of course, you know what I'm saying, it's a learning curve for all of us. But once you get there, it's gonna change the game. It's gonna change the game for sure. God damn it. But yeah, man, I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? I think it's hella dope, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to check out that next track as well. Big shout out to K Will's Loud Pack, you know, he does engineering, he's a producer. He also, you know, he's an artist. He does review shows every once in a while. He'll run up his lives and show y'all what he's got going on at the moment. He's been doing it for, you know, right now I want to say about getting close to a year, or maybe a little over a year. I'm not sure yet. But
I've been engineering a little over a year.
Yeah. But he's been rapping forever, you know.
Yeah.
I do have you. I was waiting for you to, you know what I'm saying, pop in so that way I could be able to play your track, because that's, you know, I spoke to you before I even ran the live, and sure. I'm looking forward to that right now. I'm gonna spin that before I get to Big Olu. Big Olu, you're still in the building. If you are, I got you up right after K Wills. You want me to play this one right?
The one
that,
I just sent you
yeah.
with it's just the verse and the hooks, the
Okay.
sample hooks.
All right, so I'll spin that, and then right after that, I got Big Olu, and yeah.
And then at some point we'll play, if you can or if you will, play Cautious.
I'll play this. I'm gonna look. Check it out. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play yours right now. I'm gonna play Big Olu, and then I'm gonna play Dix, and then right after that. So basically, just like 3 tracks away, you know. Right? Because this one, that one, yeah, about 3 tracks away, and I'll spin that other one that you were talking about last night that I got to check out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I want to get. I'm trying to get like a general consensus on like, you know, are the people feeling it? Are they not? Like, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's a worthy track.
Big Says, you said you sent something, or you were gonna send something. I haven't received it yet. Let me check the spam real quick. I don't have nothing in the spam. If you haven't, he said, will you spin my other track back too? Yeah, I'm gonna spin your other track as well, but I just, you know, I play them kind of like in the order received. So even if you did send it like back to back, you know, the thing is that I try to get through the first round, so it's it's a fair play thing. You know, everybody gets their first submission played, and then I'll get back to the second or third submissions. There's no amount of submissions that you could send that I'm not gonna play. You know what I mean?
Unless they send a skip.
Oh, and if they send a skip, you know, if you do like a skip, you know, $10 back to back type shit, I got you on that for sure. But you know, aside from that, what I do is I'll play them in the order received. I'll play that first submission, and then once I get through the artist, I'll go back and play the second or third submission, whatever. I was hoping that I got that from Big Cess, but I'm not sure if he had a little bit of complications trying to send his submission through. I'm not sure, but let's get into this track real quick. He said, yeah fam, I'm making up my mind on what to send. Oh yeah, most def. Send whatever. Send whatever, bro. You know, I barely started the stream, so I mean, I'm gonna be here for quite some time, bro. You know, I'm probably gonna be spending for a while, so send all your shit. I'm gonna be chilling. You know, we can chill. Tune in, turn up, vibe out type shit. Let's go.
Yeah. K Wills, Gunman, Long Black Music, baby. Let's go.
Push it to the side. I keep on living till I die. If they don't agree with me, then I'ma push it to the side, to the side. Keep on living if I die. If they don't agree with me, then I'ma push it to the side. Keep on living till I die. If they don't agree with me, then I'ma push it to the side, to the side. Keep on living if I die. If they don't agree with me, then I'ma push it to the side.
I'ma live it up until the day that I'm deceased. Gotta push it to the limits. I ain't tripping if you bitches don't agree, cause I'ma be me. Fuck the enemy, bitch, I'ma be free. If you can't understand it, little homie, you'll never see me. Get up out the way. I got relevant shit to do today, and you ain't even on my radar, millions of miles away. I'm flying higher than a bird or a plane. I'm murdering things, and motherfuckers heard of my name. You heard a word of mouth, bitch, it's like a furious flame. Burning hotter than lava, got 'em by the tongue in the mane. It's so insane, what a shame that I've been grinding on my non-stop shit, doing my damn thing.
Keep on living till I die. If they don't agree with me, then I'ma push it to the side, to the side. Keep on living if I die. If they don't agree with me, then I'ma push it to the side. Keep on living till I die. If they don't agree with me, then I'ma push it to the side, to the side. Keep on living if I die. If they don't agree with me, then I'ma push it to the side.
Then Gunman come in here.
Yeah, it's open. It's an open verse right there.
Yeah, it's gonna be for Gunman.
Yeah, it sounds dope, bro. I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and come down.
Best.
He said, just threw some stuff on it for presentation. Dex said this hook was nice.
So it wasn't. So like I was telling you on the phone, my concept idea is to I obtained a bunch of sample beats with samples hooks from my producer in Germany, and I was thinking of throwing an EP together utilizing these sample hooks, right, and including the Cautious song, and like make an album specifically topicked or based around samples, right, and utilizing hook samples, and make it like a theme almost.
Yeah.
And find some of the dopest samples that I can find and utilize them. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And kind of make it its own project.
My bad, y'all.
And then bring other artists on and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Collaboration album with samples. It sounds hella dope. My bad. Let me set this goal a little lower. Anytime we start getting more, artists in here, I give away free skips after we hit that, that first threshold, 10,000, give away a free skip type shit. But I thought it was dope, man. I like the concept of it, and then of course, yeah, utilizing that, the samples, that's hella dope.
Thank you.
My man, cool. I'm trying to get you there. He said, my man, I'm trying to get you there. All right, let's see. I said I had Big Olu up next, right? Let me get that. And then some of y'all be sending waveforms, man. After you do your mix, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't hurt. I think a waveform is best used when you're gonna, actually mix it down. When you master it,
Oh yeah.
Yes, it retains the quality of the track, but at the same time, once you put that file out there, a wave file is enormous. So, what I would do is master it and then mix it down or bounce it into an MP3, and then share it out. ADOs, what's good, my guy? Tell me something.
Anytime I'm mixing, or like say somebody sends me stems, or okay, for example, I help people mix on BandLab, right? But I'll pull from BandLab into my other DAW and mix in there. So what I'll do is I'll always export as a wave and then send it in as a wave, mix it, and then once I'm done, pull it out as an MP3, or pull it out as a wave and then run it through my isotope. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My ozone, and master it.
Hell yeah. Well, let me play Big Olu. He's tuning in all the way from Nigeria, man, all the way across the globe. Let's go, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, fire. We just did that Soulmate song with Francis from Nigeria.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to spin this track. You already know what it is, man. Let's go. What do we got going on here? What do we got going on here? All right.
Lock your stuff, my G. You gotta hustle hard to get what you want. Anybody gonna give you a silver platter or platter of gold? From the multi-dimension, every sky we give it step towards heaven. You gotta believe in yourself. If not, my nigga, you gotta tell fucked up, bro. With hunger in my chest, no food on the plate, just faith. Mama said, but no rest, your destiny they wait. From the gutter to the gate, I just skim with grace. Every hell I take, touch the bread I bake. Dream no they chip my G, the custom sweat. I they walk to the storm with the diner step. The humble in the dead, where the truth get bled. If you not see pain, you know if you count your within. Make I never lose focus in things. Cause I've seen my nigga drown in blink. Rain they fall, but it they watch my sin. Every night I talk to God deep within. Make I never lose focus in things. Cause I've seen my nigga down in blink. Only God can do the glory, that's the story, huh? No label, no handout, just your worry, huh? But the worry better than hunger, hunger better fire, and the fire still burn, higher than higher, huh?
Yeah, let me give this guy a round of applause, man.
Damn it, he has so much sauce.
I'm familiar with Big Olu, you know what I'm saying? The things that he, you know, brings to the, you know, the submissions that he brings to the show, it hella dope, man, because of the fact that it always sounds like a chant, you know, it always sounds like something that what we would call the neighborhood, right? So it's like the neighborhood chant, you know, like he has a lot of people involved. That's what it sounds like to me, you know. I've never got to, you know, witness him, you know, record live, but I think somebody had mentioned it the last time, and I thought that was hella dope. I think that's hella dope anytime somebody, you know, goes live and then, you know, starts recording their tracks and doing things like that. But right here, right, like in reference to, you know, not being able to understand, there's things that I do pick up right here and there, but I think that's a part of the you know, the language barrier. But you know, in other countries, right, when they speak English, it's like pigeon talk, you know, it's broken English. So it is English, but at the same time it's just the way that they have to talk English, you know, what they've become accustomed to and how to speak with each other type shit, you know. He said, not even a big deal to me because of that. Yeah, no, it was a great track. Like I like it, you know. He said, appreciate you. I'm speaking 3 languages on it. Damn, that's what's up.
I can appreciate this. I was on a label with a dude from Oregon, right? It was called Beat Vessel, and I did a feature with Kasky on this label. And he worked with a bunch of artists from Zambia, Africa, and they were like, you know, they could speak multiple languages in their music.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it, but they would go back and forth in their music, and it was really dope, man. They were sick artists. Bilingual, yeah.
There's some people that, you know, speak 5 languages, and I've heard tracks like that where they speak 5 languages on the track, and I'm like, God damn, like I need to start studying. Did you hear what
me and Jay the Don did?
No, I haven't heard it yet.
So Jay the Don did an international cipher where he got me, a dude from Russia, Russia, Germany, and somewhere else, Australia, maybe, I think Australia.
Yeah.
And somewhere he got like 5 or 6 of countries, and brought them all together on a one track, and everybody speaks their own language on the track.
Damn, that's dope.
Like that's original shit.
Yeah. He does that. Like he always has, you know, other artists that he could, like, you know, incorporate in there, and I think that's hella dope.
Yeah, Jay's dope, man.
I want to play this. I'm gonna play this for. He said, "Yo hablo poquito español." Yeah.
Poquito español.
Just say hablo instead of yo hablo, because it's almost redundant. You saying that's like I speak, you know, type shit. But it's hablo, like in reference to a guy, you know, it'd be hablo español, or hablo un poco de español, that type shit.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying. I
learned a little bit of Spanish when I was a manager.
Oh, no
retail.
Shit. Yeah, it's almost, it comes with the territory. You want to learn it because, you know, you do have people that don't speak not a lick of English here in the United States.
I'm tired of people looking at me like, dude, I'm telling you what I need.
Está bien, pero no puedo bien. Hell yeah. Hey, fucking Alios too, bro. Alios fucking, he definitely fucking, he's very versatile as well, and he'll be spitting in English and then go to his native tongue type shit, you know. But check this out. Check this out, Adios. This is just kind of a rough draft. I'm not done with the mix. Not anywhere close to done with the mix. So, it sounds how it sounds, man. Let me see if I could actually.
This that mad classic, hit it with the lyrical ammunition to kill it. You can't fuck with my syllables and put it together, making you feel it too. Gotta tell them about the bomb, kick in the flow, so you know it's so simplistically. Ain't nobody reckon like this, coming around talking about record. Gon' pick a beat, whenever I do, I won't miss a beat. Whatever I do, it ain't shit for free. You don't want that smoke, all a motherfucker like me might do in front of you is lit to sweet. My penmanship is immaculately accurate. The only reaction I have to get whenever I'm rapping shit is goddamn that swish is sweet. Somebody better tell them I ain't fucking with them, come and get them, I'ma get alive every single time. Look into my mind while I bust around and snap loose. I flip mode like bust around papoose. You ain't from the streets, you ain't never had juice. Don't be fucking with the beast when I'm in a bad mood. I just step at a lyrical weaponry and these are like paranoid chucks made of bamboo. I can show you what you wanna be, but first I gotta get on track cause I'm a damn fool.
Dead already one of the mad classic, mad sag in my jeans, though. A spaz ride, but does that matter when I add him? I had him in a clean scope. Fat shadow, rap fast, and a max blast, and I bask in my ego. I just read a whole verse with an ink go. That's a magic trick, I match your atoms with magic. Imagine it, max it is, Maximus, mackin', immaculate, mac in the bag again. I'm eating these rappers with a napkin is. What a napkin. Like how you gonna go after a motherfucker in detox? I'm sick, look at these nice please shots, shaking these motherfuckers like I be flicking their G-spot. Oh, G's got. I don't wanna have to go and let the heat stop with the heat knock. When I heat shot, chillin' with the E-knocks, when the beat drops, and the rhythm with the feelings to the heat knock. I'm gonna try to fix the game. What the hell I wanna follow no brains. When I follow, better follow my name. And I don't know tame, but it's tame as a tank. And the tank is the same as it came in. No name did. Come forward to make it, cause I made it amazing. Amazing.
I'ma hit him with a semi-automatic, then I turn into a fully automatic. I'm a savage, I'm modified, hopping in the wheel like I gotta die. Hit him with a steel, flip the red, I don't gotta lie. Unified, I'm rolling with the homies, get tuned up. Motherfucking choppers to the room, it's a doom cut, boom bust. Booger with the phone smash, two sluts, got up on the knees, get blown like a tuba. Flying to the IG, slide with a print and a bitch and a blacked out Chevrolet. Cracked out, better pay, looking for a better day. Mother instrumentals, I'm a killer with a melody. You go to hell away, my flow will elevate. PSYKO with a TIQ is how you spell it great. If a motherfucker wanted them, I hit him with a change up. They don't like my attitude. Ain't in the comments, always talking about the same stuff. I do what I gotta do. Thinking it won't pop to the screen. Never make up, but they never have a clue. See me on the streets of the tracks, I'ma call your bluff, get snuff, be black and blue. Parliament, they can never really see me with a door shit. Wonder about himself in the bloodstained carpet. Starving, I'ma turn him into food with the mood. He's tagging down with a blood drained carcass. Sex craze, maniac, pound her starfish. Text phase, that attack makes her car sick. Hex plays, brainiac, rounds go bark. And artillery is spinning if they really wanna start shit.
Let me take a little second to get a little bit of my stamina jumping. I gotta hit him with the generous drum. There ain't nobody in the area buzzing the kind of rhythm that'll be getting the people in the back of the audience on a mission to get in front of the typical one to be looking redundant, but never coming with it. I'ma give it to anybody got already. It's better go tell them the tickets up on this bubble and feeling ready again. Keeping it popping when I get to ripping up every instrument. I got the ammunition like I was dealing with the people up inside of the military. Nobody gonna tell me to quit it. I'ma get it better. Forget it if you thinking of doing any damage. I got a minute to get anybody thinking they chopping up in a panic like a Harley. Get the dipping and running up on the planet. Independent of a hater or anybody rebelling. Get this dismissed quicker than a Christmas wish list of a wicked nemesis. You get pinched when I get the feeling this vicious, ballistic, taking the whole option, making the show stop. They thinking of no chopping. They finna go mock 'em. Ain't nobody finna be getting up in the pocket like T.O. double when I get the flipping the Martian. Chicken literature when I get to giving it to the citizens. All up in the premises. Everybody better hand it your business. I'ma finish 'em when I hit 'em. I diminish 'em. I'm up in the kitchen. I put it in 'em. Competition. I try to tell 'em, but they don't ever listen. I'ma shred it like a machete, just like an epidemic. I'm ready to get ahead of 'em when I get to win it. Come and get it. I'm a competitor, but don't recommend it. Different caliber when I be creeping on it like a predator. Somebody go open the door and get a little ventilation when I be ripping and running, ripping and running, ripping and running, ripping and running, ripping and running. How many people is it really that want to get it with a veteran? When I get to cooking up in the middle with a stadium and breaking off an nemesis, ain't nobody gonna play when I'm kicking up the syllable from the granny. How many people is it really that want to get it with a veteran? When I get to cooking up in the middle with a
doesn't matter cause I got you, ain't nobody fucking with us. Anybody got a problem, tell 'em come and get it. Hit 'em with the lyrical content, that bomb shit. Look up the inspiration, I'm on set, what God's saying. Thinking I was finished, but not yet. Don't gotta be concerned about none of our projects. You must have been talking about the cycle, we kicking better believe we sick and I don't see no competition, the contest. Enough of the pause, causing a fake one. A microphone rocking the break. How many motherfuckers chopping it up, breaking them off at the top of the list, wiping them off, swooping the scene and mopping the bitch. Going off at the top of the dome and dropping it quick. That's the only way that's proper to rip. It's just break a child, don't be calling me kid. Unless it's a reference to hazardous. You don't have to smoke cause that's what like cannabis. Said I'm amazed, not talking like labyrinth. Let me get up in the zone, it's over so I can see the scenery from throat to throat. There ain't no op in the beard that they can hold a soldier. They be acting like they hard, but they know the folder. I be kidding every single one of my collaborations. When I get up on the check, I never do it for the money, but I take it if you got it when the office on the table. Cause you fucking with the best, I really mean it when I say can't nobody do it better. It's a fact, I gotta show 'em who the realest in this bitch. Adam the Ripper, Psychotic, Silosa, Elios, T.O. Double, and me, WC on this cipher. Mad classic shit.
I still got two artists, man. Two artists that I'm gonna get on this track, you know what I'm saying? So right now where it's at, we're almost like at, 3 seconds type shit. Of course.
Damn it. He has so much sauce.
I do need to clean up my verse a bit, but aside from that, I think it's fucking dope. Aside from that, hey, hella dope. Can't wait, so if you want me to send you that rough draft, like reference track type shit, yeah, I got you.
Right.
But I thought it was dope, man. Fucking Todd McRae got on that and just slayed. You know, like
It's crazy, yeah. That whole track's crazy, bro.
the only reason why I didn't Alios is because like I wanted to send everybody, you know, like reference tracks after they dropped their verses, but I just sent that first, like, you know, to jump it off and then everybody get into their own, you know, because it's a cipher, right? You gotta do that. I didn't want nobody to get, you know, like thrown off. You know, I didn't want nobody to get thrown off by what anybody else is saying. So, you know, I don't know. That's just, you know, why I sent everybody the track, just the beat and then the first verse, you know, like, so that way it was more that you could be open-minded. But it was dope. I appreciate that, Big Sis. He said, yeah, that's cool. He said, fire, just savagely raw. We got a few ciphers. We got, you know, that I'm gonna start working on. That was part 1. It's still not finished. Actually, Todd McRae dropped his verse, like a video on his TikTok. So if you go and you look up Todd McRae, if anybody's looking for that kind of feature, tell him Rekka sent you. You know, hey, you know, I'm trying to get a collaboration, and he works fast, you know, same day type shit. So if you want that kind of collaboration, you're into that, hit him up. Go scope out his video, and that's his verse where he's actually chopping it up. He said, how many in the line? Let me check, man. Let me check. I'll tell you right now. I got Dex up next, and then I have, after that, I have Big Olu. I have Yama. Oh, okay. Big Sis, I got your submission as well. And then I also have NS Do Music. So basically I got like,
did Soulmate come through on your end?
Yeah, I got that too.
Okay, all right.
So I got those. So I basically got like 4 people in line right now. 5. I'm about to play his track though first. Dex. What's up, NS Do? I appreciate you. I got your submission, my guy. So basically like 5 tracks. You know, it's not that long. I'm gonna start. He said, I'll let you know once I got my PC back to get to record. Hell yeah, just hit me up, let me know. Again, I'm not in a rush here, you know. As soon as I get the opportunity to, you know, to start mixing it down, and well, I'm already mixing it down, but once I get the opportunity to release it, then, you know, I'll let you know as well. Okay, you know, here it is, you know, the final version. I'll send it to you as well. Because what I do want to do, right? What I do want to do is eventually everybody kind of like does a clip of their, you know, their verse, you know, however you want to do it. Everybody does a clip of their verse, and then we could just get a video going for the, you know, the YouTube side of things, and then have that first release for the, you know, visual on YouTube, and then just spaz out, you know. That's what I want to do. You said you just sent some, Big? All right, bet. Let me load this one up real quick. I'm gonna play Dex, and then I'm gonna play Big Olu, right? And again, I like to go through the new artists, man. And then I have Big Sis and NS Do Music and is it Big Sunny? It has to be Sunny. I got you. He said low key wanna hop on that cipher, not gonna lie. Well, I got more, you know what I'm saying? I got more in mind. So there's this one where it's like choppers, and then I want to release a 1.2 because this is part 1, right? I'm gonna have part 1.2, same type of, you know, vibe. But I'm also gonna have a part 2 and a part 3, right? And then however many parts, you know, Mad Classics got going on with the ciphers, I want to do that so that way everybody, you know, gets their fucking shine on. That's what I want to do. He said, what? Not even my stilo, but makes me want to try for real. Yeah, for sure. You know, and not all of them are gonna be fast, bro. Like I mean, I love making fast music and shit, but aside from that, man, I try to be as versatile as possible. Let's get into this next track though. I'm gonna spin y'all's tracks back to back type shit, you know. So let's go. Vanessa. Big shout out to Dex.
Man. Turn them push that hoes out there, man. Hey, Forever, what we gonna do about here, man?
Another exclusive track.
Playing the mind games out there. Hey, talk to him.
She did me dirty, but I'm coming up the hard way. Only way is up, they be wishing I be falling. Back inside my bag, got no feelings, I ignore them. Hope I got you mad, lay my feelings in a coffin. Can't take no more pain, I've been feeling so exhausted. Love got me hurt, I don't trust it, I be cautious. Love got me hurt, now I treat it like it's toxic. Left that hoe alone, she made me sick, she made me nauseous.
Yeah, sick of my stomach, I'm reeling and running. She knocked me right off of my feet. A sweet little bunny turned sour up on me. Now I'm falling back and retreat. She thought I was stupid, but I counted to it before a disaster repeat. I'ma get moving, got nothing to prove it. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Bitch, I am the one that you wanted. I am the one that you needed. Pulled at my heart that little moment. Now you the one that is leaving. Fuck, then go. I don't really give a fuck no more. Nothing here for you to suck no more. Keep my head up, I won't duck no more. Yeah. Concentrating on the greatest is my new way of participating. Clearing out precipitation. There's no room for missing, mixing. Yes, I am the one who'll make it. Without you, feel better taking all my shit to higher places. Don't look, I will go in places. And that ain't with you, ma. I'm telling you right now. You gone. You did me dirty as fuck. I don't even give a fuck no more.
She did me dirty, but I'm coming up the hard way. Only way is up, they be wishing I be falling. Back inside my bag, got no feelings, I ignore them. Hope I got you mad, lay my feelings in a coffin. Can't take no more pain, I've been feeling so exhausted. Love got me hurt, I don't trust it, I be cautious. Love got me hurt, now I treat it like it's toxic. Lower, low, she made me sick, she made me nauseous.
I do not need you, I got my own catching your love, so I'm hitting and dancing. I got my own demons, not finding your past. I try to equal you. Give me like chance, I'm not feeling the reason to give you all pass. So don't give me no reason for catching the tag. I ain't talking my shit, but I'm speaking in facts. And your levels are high, now I'm starting to crash, bitch. Through my feeling down the drain, you will not be up in my brain. I push my heart to kill your stain, you will not make me go insane. I finally reached those better days, I pulled myself up out your haze. There's no more smoke, not in the days, forget your cliches. I need some energy, winning and winning cause you are not into me. I am the synergy, and you are the reason these hoes are not feeling me. Guess I'm just healing, see. I am not broke, but this pain trying to kill a G. Seeing what finna be, I do not care if you like a girl, I'm stop beating me. Y'all already know, man. Shout out Forever. And we kill this shit, girl, you heard? You snap. Fuck them hoes.
Did me dirty, but I'm coming up the hard way. Only way is up, they be wishing I be falling. Inside my bag, got no feelings, I ignore them. Got you mad, lay my feelings in a coffin. Can't take no more pain, I've been feeling so exhausted. Got me hurt, I don't trust it, I be cautious. Got me, now I treat it like it's toxic. Left that hoe alone, she made me sick, she made me nauseous.
Hella dope, my guy. Hella dope.
Damn it. He has so much sauce.
I fucks with it. Again, I'm gonna try to spin these tracks so that way I can get to the more recent artists as quickly as possible. Big Olu, I got you up next, and then right after that, K Wills, and then Big Cess, NS, and Big Sonny. I got y'all, man. So let's do this real quick. Any feedback real quick? You know, what y'all think about it? What y'all think about that track?
I thought it was dope. It was dope.
Awesome. I thought.
Yeah. Super sick.
Hell yeah.
Big facts.
Morning.
I got a phone call from Shaky in the middle. That's why I had to hop down, because when I came back, the screen was all blacked out. I was like, damn. I said, Shaky?
I didn't know you guys were live.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
I just I made fucking badass omelets and shit for the fam, and then I went to the dump and got some chores done. I was like, you know what? I'm hopping in the stew, and I just been fucking making music.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
I need someone to write a hook on that Summer Vibes beat that I showed y'all that's on YouTube. I need a hook for that.
All right, bet.
It's real.
All right, I'm gonna spin this track real quick. We'll get to talking about that here in a second. I got you, Shaky. We'll check it out and see, you know what I'm saying, see what it sounds like and all that. All right, let's go. I already like this. Big Olu. Appreciate y'all for the daily hearts. Big Sonny, I got you on that follow back right now, Brody. What's good, XOG? I fucks with it, man.
Damn it! He has so much sauce.
With seashells, build a rock tumbler with seashells. That would be dope. See if y'all can find a sand dollar or something. I thought it was dope, man. Like Dex was saying, you know, Big Olu's always a vibe, man. Like,
Definitely a vibe.
yeah, most definitely. All right, let me see what else we got. I like how he really gets into his, you know, wait, what? Calm down. I like how he gets into his vibes there, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't really have to sing, but it sounds dope when he does. It's, even though it has like this, I wouldn't say monotone, right? Because then it would just be plain bland, but you know, I wouldn't know how to describe it neither, right? Because you have alto, you have soprano. What would be the lower, you know, the lower octave? Bass or something, you know? He has very deep vocals. I'm gonna have to look that up. But let me do this, right? Let me do this. Let me say, first, let me say what's up to, how you doing, Loriana? Appreciate you for joining.
What up, girl?
How's it going?
We're good. We're chilling. Different. And I want to say thank you, Loriana, for helping my wife out with her followers. You know, she's been really been active, following people and, you know, getting tips of, you know, advice and guidance from you. You know, of how to get her followers up, what she wants to do with her live. You know, and I appreciate you for just tapping in with her as well. You know, whenever we're not live shooting.
Yeah, anytime. I love watching everyone grow, so it's always fun to see their numbers go up.
Awesome. I'm gonna submit. And matter of fact, y'all, if y'all don't know baby girl Loriana, man, give her a follow.
Yeah, she's a big supporter.
A strong support system, all on her own. But beyond that, you know, links you up with the right type of, you know, people to help you get your likes up if you're going live, and you know, all those good things. You know, big shout out to you for that. I'm gonna play Soulmate by my guy K Wills.
Now play Conscious. We'll play Soulmate later.
Conscious? All right. And then after that, I got, let me see, I'll tell y'all the lineup right now. After that, I got Big Sis, NSDO, Big Sonny. I got X, and then I also have another track from Big Sonny. So, yeah, man, looking forward to playing those tracks. Which one?
When this is, Cautious, the one I sent you last night.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When this is done, I'm gonna hop down real quick because I gotta call Adam. He's trying to get a hold of me, and then I'm gonna hop back in with him.
All right, bet. Tell him to pop up, man. Shit.
I know that's what I was going to. He wanted to talk to me real quick about a song, so I was gonna holler at him and then hop back in with him.
All right. What I see here, Till I Die. And I know I fucking played this track last night.
It's alright,
it's way down here. But because you had like 3 mixes on them, right?
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna send you the current one. I think I spelled it wrong. No, I didn't.
All right, I got you.
All right, here we go.
He said I'm gonna submit another one with a different vibe than the first. If you got time, bump that one too. I'm gonna bump them all, bro, for sure. We finna turn up, you know.
Yeah. All right, it's
turn
sent.
up, vibe out. All right, I bet. I think I
Tune
got
in,
it.
turn up, vibe out, baby.
Yep. I already know what it is. There it is. I got it. All right, I'm about to play that track right now. I've been thinking about running an aux cord, but then I'm not gonna be me. I'm just gonna be here listening to y'all's tracks. Like, I don't get to tune in too much like that. Update the goal bit. I got you. All right, let's get into this track right here. This one's called Cautious, and I'll update that goal right now.
Hashtag Loudback!
Okay.
Everybody say they real till my heart on lie. No key, no key. Ain't too many left that mean what they speak. Trust ain't love, it's a thing you prove. And I learned a lesson when I lost a few. Now I move it clear, can't settle my soul.
Yeah, took me a hell of a long time to get that I've been dealing with fake friends and bullshit. Sick of the feeling of wondering if they real, I don't get it. But damn it, I just wanna know if the real exists. Yeah. Now tell me where the hell the loyalty? Cause I don't see any more and this shit's destroying me. I see the snakes in the yard, it's making it hard for me to try to wait till they gone and wait till I'm calm. But I just couldn't take anymore. I had to call it what it was and they gon' hate me for sure. But I'm just speaking the truth. Too many two-faced people trying to speak in the room. So keep it hush, hush. Yeah, I'm speaking to you. If you don't like it, motherfucker, you can leave with them too. It's evil and cruel. They can't even leave with the proof. They wanna act like they a real one, but they weak and it's true.
Heart on lie, no key, no key. Ain't too many left that mean what they speak. Trust ain't love, it's a thing you prove. And I learned a lesson when I lost a few. Now I move it clear, can't settle my soul.
Sick of the way that they say that they got your back. Then turn around and just spit in the face of all of that. No more integrity, jealousy lives in everything. Everybody want what they want, but they full of hella greed. Now tell me what's your pedigree? Honestly, it's the hatred in your history. I don't get it, man, it's sickening to see the world the way it is and can't do anything. I look around and I see it for what it is, and then I can't take anymore. I gotta do something different. Cause shit is falling apart. It all starts when you follow your heart and stop living it. Now tell me what the hell you're gonna do. Tell me what the hell you're gonna do.
Hold on, Lane. Damn it. He has so much sauce.
Hella dope, hella dope, hella dope. I fucks with it, man. Big shout out to Adam the Ripper in the beard in. You already know what it is. Reg Beats, I see you. He said, yo, my schedule got bumped up by an hour and a half. Hell yeah. So tuning in, turning up, vibing out type shit. What y'all think about that track? I thought it was hella dope. Let me see what else I got. I got Big Sis. I'm lining you up right now, Big Sis. I got you.
Adam, here in a second, I'm gonna hop down and give you a quick call, and then we can hop back in here. I was gonna holler at you anyway, so.
Oh, Sergeant Ark is in the building. I seen him playing games the other night. I do believe I seen him playing games the other night. My guy's laying some tracks down, shaky beats in the building, man. Man, Adam, I just played through rough draft of the track that, you know, the cipher. It was hella dope, bro. Hella dope.
Super dope.
I'm gonna be doing a few more things to the beat.
Live.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna give him a quick call, and then I'll be back on.
All right, bet.
All right.
Let's see. Big Sash, you're in the beard and still. If you're still in the beard, yeah, he's here. All right, I got you up next, my guy. Big shout out to Loriana once again. I appreciate you for running up the likes and, you know what I'm saying, sharing out the stream. I appreciate everybody for doing that. Most definitely, you know what I'm saying. Speaking of which, if you haven't done so, Let's do that. Let's boost the channel type shit.
Look at you! Your old goat is dead!
All right, and we're about to go into the YouTube side of things. Go scope out this video. If you hear something you like, if you absolutely want to hear the track ran back, make sure you put 3 run it backs in the comment section. And my God,
What is your profession? Yama, 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 yama. Zuka steady singing. Lama, 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 lama. To exercise you demons. Yama, 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 yama. Zuka steady singing. Lama, 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 lama. To exercise you demons. Category 80 wind speeds unheard of. Raised by the engine, so your streets getting curved. Cuz cap on your lap, ain't no humble on this end. Fuck the teacher and the class, in the corner I sit then. The rage I got bottled, ready to throttle. I say the engine's good, y'all can keep Trump and Kamala. My hand don't need holding, but his head needs rolling. Ain't no second chance, fuck that shit, and scolding. The homies say I'm gone, the engine's scared for me. Don't be, my spiritual clean, mean and dirty. Reps getting drowned, sales getting lit. If you ain't gonna take it, then stay on that side of the fence. Hope have you word for your head gets served. Volleyball that motherfucker, leave the eyes for the bird. You say be careful what you speak because the shit can come true. Well, I'ma put it on repeat and make it stick like glue. Rolling like Daytona's on the Penny and Walona. If the goddess ain't sick, but by now that I don't wanna. Fuck, been traumatized, normalized to 45, huh? Get the swatters and swat the flies. Y'all wanna come back, but this it for me. No more go round. Shit, my gifts, my seeds. Mix my burner with that Turner. Cess gon' learn ya. I was big worm in my farmer, and I still perm ya. Motown bitch, dub baby, the clip holding. Northwest Louise gon' squeeze, I'm street potent. Hey. Come on, Brahma Bull, I'ma run ya out them hoods. Hey. Color your purple with Mr. Sing to you with shoes. My punchlines for most divine, forever in time. Open up in the Pandora, Cess you'll find. Go hiking on Big Mama, dragging backs I climb. Ear Regan, constant, that's that ancestor chime. Yama, 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 yama. Zuka steady singing. Lama, 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 lama.
What up, Verseless?
Exercise you demons. Yama, 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 yama. Zuka steady singing. Lama, 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 lama. To exercise you demons.
I'll make sure I turn it down, goddammit. Quit playing. Nah, don't do that.
Heavy machine gun. Damn it. He has so much sauce.
Hey man, big shout out to Big Cess. I thought that was a hella dope track. Very wavy, very mellow, but still, you know, with the energy that's there, it's hella dope. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the boot. You know, if y'all don't know where the boot is, you know, Mad Class. I mean, Mad Class. I was in the same Mad Classic Radio, right? Type shit. But anyways, Louisiana, man. Big shout out to Louisiana, man. I appreciate the follow. I give you the follow back. Hella dope. Yeah. Let's see, what else do we have, man? Running up those likes. I appreciate that. For anybody that's not following anybody in here, please be sure to do that. That would be, you know what I'm saying, tough. Let's see. NS Doe, I got you up next. After that, I got Sunny. I got X. And then I have another submission from Sunny. So if you want your music to be heard, you got some more music you want us to hear, just send it our way. You know, the line is very much open short right now, you know, which is a good thing. All right, Doe, I got you up next. Let's get into this next track right here. This one is actually called Doe's Life. Let's go. I like the beat, bro.
Niggas say he worse than the dentist. Got blooded shit on my sneakers, Eureka. I done found a solution to bring the heat up. Niggas think they funny till I bring that heat up. No shackles like the heat in 2013. Niggas can't defeat us. Birthing out the sound, but you can't see the fetus. Cut the umbilical cord. If niggas wanna bring out swords, then I'll be bringing war. Fuck it, I wanna go kill some. Fuck it, I wanna pop pills. So fuck it, I wanna go drop some trail shit that remind you of ill will, bitch. As I go heal the world. In a world for the patterns, I'm the only solid nigga. That's why you cannot compare them. Your logic shattered. Sue me, send me off the Saturn. Had an alien lady seduce me while I'm back here rapping in the space traffic. Blasting my music like what's happening. Niggas fake tapping, tapping this blunt mistake tap. I need a steak and salad. I bring malice to the palace every time I step in. Hop on the court like who you taking. Niggas got face status. Algorithm bots in the basement. Challenge vacation in an album produced by DJ Khaled. I said enough twice, they want a slice. So here's a taste of Bill's life. My nigga Life made this beat. My nigga Life Gang got the hardest name in the whole fucking game, bro. That nigga real name is Life Gang. Shout out to Life. Shout out No Shackles. Hey. Shout out Jesus Christ. Shout out my real talk. You jumped and I will spark till the wheels fall off. I feel like daylight cause I killed a dog. Got me some real stuff. I came a long way from Black and Miles. And shit my rhyme style showing niggas how I'm smoking now. You can ask for shit from niggas and then you won't trip. But if you do it back then you be acting like a bitch. Now what is this? I hate niggas like that. You a bitch. I hate niggas that rap. Y'all ain't shit, get off my dick. Yo. Clock tick-tocking. I feel like Robin jumping over the fence to go get some sense from my niggas and dad, they still watching. And cops still locking up my friends cause they think that they illegal immigrants. Like what the fuck is this? Donald Trump a bitch. I ain't say it first but that was just an itch I had to scratch. All my niggas got my back like Jansport, we all strapped. All hands up, we all black. Fuck moving militant in this day and age. They try to bait the rage from us so they can throw us in a cage and try to flip the page on us. They wanna take our voice and face from us and then put it on an artificial race and then say you want it back, here's a case number. But still it's gonna be a great summer. Got the Carter 6 bumping in my Nissan Versa that I treat like a Hummer. I said enough twice, you want a slice. That was the taste of those life.
That's dope. He said for real though. I hope it's a magical, therapy, bass-driven experience for not just you, but everyone in here. Hell yeah.
Damn it! He has so much sauce.
I was fucking with that, bro. I mean, the mix could, no matter what, right? Across the board, everybody could use a better mix, right? Here, correct me if I'm wrong. Do you use BandLab or something like that? Are you recording from the phone type shit? If you are, just get familiar with your platform. Aside from that, I believe, it's just a little bit of mixing that, needs to be tweaked up a bit. The reverb, come down with the reverb a bit. It is a solid track though. I like that. I like the vibe of it. It's a very mellow approach. Utilize the reverb to where it doesn't oversaturate your vocals. I know you want to have that reverb in there, or get familiar with the different types of reverb options that you have, like whether it be, I don't know, coarse or might be let me see what a plate. I like using plates because they sound more tightened up, you know what I'm saying, more intact, but I always dial back the reverb to where it doesn't oversaturate the vocals, bring out the clarity in your voice. I don't really tamper with the sibilants too much because then you're gonna need to apply de-esser. Always apply a de-esser type shit. But anyways, hella dope track, man. I fucks with it. Don't want to point out too many of the flaws here. The only reason I do is, so that way when you get back to the lab and you start fucking with it, then you could like hone in on those things. But it was dope. We're gonna go to the YouTube side of things. Loriana, do you ever like give your personal reviews and feedback as well whenever you get into these live streams?
Not really. I just support all and trust your guys' honest judgment.
Right. Okay, well, just hope you're enjoying the music. I appreciate it again, running up those likes and sharing it out and all that. Definitely appreciate that. Big Olu, what's good? I got you right here. All right. We're gonna get to Big Sunny. What's up, Big Olu? What you got going on, man?
Not much, man. Sorry, my bad. I got on a call early after I played my song. I don't know if you called me yet. I was just check in.
Oh yeah, no, I played that second track already.
Oh damn, man. How was it?
It was dope, man. Like I was saying to everybody, or like everybody else was saying as well. You know, you definitely got a vibe. You know, your music always sounds like it's like chant relative. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Like live music.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I do it. Oh, running back? I'm dead. Don't say running back.
He said running back. I need 3 of those though. I need 3 running backs from, you know what I'm saying, from the artist.
Oh yeah, need you running back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But it's definitely dope. One more run it back.
I'm gonna put running back.
All right. Right. What's good, Saturday?
Because I really want to hear. Because I made it this morning. I know, but you be the first person to hear it. Because I haven't like, yeah, you're the first person. I made it this morning. Like as soon as I got out of bed.
All right.
I didn't even go to bed. I was recording all night. So.
All right, check it out. So what I'll do is I'm gonna play Big Sunny real quick, and then after I play his track, I'll get to yours. What's up, Sat Academy? What you got going on?
Yo, what's going on? So I actually have this. This is an interesting request. I'm a beatboxer, and I've been training for the past like 10 years to try to get into the beatboxing circuit. So what I wanted to do was get onto like lives with beat producers that actually like make beats for a living, and I want them to critique what I do to see if they
I can give you a few recommendations of beat producers.
Yeah, like things that you think I can work on, stuff like that. I'm just looking for like kind of recommendations, or if you think that I'm ready to get into the circuit.
Right.
I'm a producer myself, so hey.
Do you do it live or do you
Yeah, I'm gonna turn on my camera so that you can see everything. I do it right here.
Okay. Well, let's.
I'm turned up. But I can't wait.
I can do it later. Like I can wait. I'm good to chill.
All right, let me play these 2 tracks real quick, and then right after that, you know what I'm saying, we'll get into what you got going on.
Okay, I appreciate your time. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, no problem, brother. All right, let's see. Let's get to this track right here again on the YouTube side of things. Big shout out to my guy. I believe it was Big Sunny. I'm not sure. Give me 1 second. Yep. All right, Sonny, I got you, Brody. Big shout out to who was it? Detroit? And some shit like that. Give me a second. Denver. Hey,
niggas steady hollering like we don't pull up where they stay. Hey, we with all the smoke, we take that shit up where you lay. Pull up in the Wraith, we catch a flights of DIA. Last nigga want the phone with me, he ended in the grave. Niggas steady hollering like we don't pull up where they stay. We with all the smoke, we take that shit up where you lay. Pull up in the Wraith, we catching flights of DIA. Last nigga want the phone with me, he ended in the grave. Look, trap nigga, if you don't believe it, you can ask niggas. I done dropped the P off every week, it's in the trash, nigga. 1,000 on these Mike and Mary denims, I'm a fat nigga. Came up from them Hondas in the rain, we like to dash in them. Devo get him gone, he on the road like a vacation. I done seen the ticket, niggas still ain't had no graduation. They like, why you still ain't blowing? You ain't mad because I'm patient. I'm the hottest in my city, want that title, come and take it. Nigga, I ain't Louis Ray, but I was trapping out the basement. Try to pull up to my spot with less than 10 and I'ma take it. Told my son when he get big that we ain't messing with the fake and trying to gamble with your life, but they say life is what you making.
Hey.
Niggas steady hollering like we don't pull up where they stay. We with all the smoke, we take that shit up where you lay. Pull up in the Wraith, we catching flights of DIA. Let's nigga want the phone with me, he ended in the grave. Niggas steady hollering like we don't pull up where they stay. We with all the smoke, we take that shit up where you lay. Pull up in the Wraith, we catching flights of DIA. Last nigga want the phone with me, he ended in the grave.
He has so much sauce.
I thought it was hella dope, man. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give you that subscribe, that like. I need to start sharing these out a little bit more. But I'm gonna also I'm also saved that in my. We could put it in my hella dope playlist. Again, if you ever see me doing that, and you hear an artist and you don't know where to find him, like damn, I forgot his name, but you know we did play his track today, and he put it in that playlist, Mad Classic Radio. Of course, when you do go back to that artist, man, by all means, give them that subscription, you know, so that way you can see them pop up. I appreciate that. What up, Great Waves? What you got going on, man? He said, I haven't submitted to you yet, have I? No, you haven't. I mean, no, you actually have not ever submitted to this. He's like, man. But I did hear one of your productions yesterday. Was it yesterday? Last night when we were on that, I think it was West something. I forgot what it was. He said, network is key. Yeah, most definitely, bro. That's what we're all about here, networking and support. I did like that track, man. I feel like it could use a better production as far as the vocals go, but this track has been released, right? So, Rick, I appreciate that. When the track is released, it's almost like I don't want to go back, but, you know, if need be, and it hasn't hit all the other major platforms yet, and you released it on DistroKid, or you're going to release it on DistroKid, I would at least go back and fix a couple of things. So that way when you do release it, it sounds a lot more better, the quality of it. He said, yeah, that was interesting, good feedback. I appreciate that. Definitely dope, man. Over here, I like to kind of, you know, give people feedback about the quality of their music. And the reason why I say the quality of it was because, you know, for me, I'm really big on the quality of a track. I think that if you have a good track and it sounds great, even if it's a fairly decent track, you know, the vibe, people like it. I think that's an important thing to, you know, to take into consideration, because of the fact that the better the quality of the track, the better chances are that your replay value goes up. You know, oh, that was a dope ass track, spin it back, you know, things like that. But other than that, I think, you know, I would just fix a few things in the mix. Again, I could give you thorough feedback, but you know, I just want to spin everybody's track, and then you know, just give you the roses you deserve, if you will. He said, I try to go for that raw Detroit style sound. I get it, you know, have that, but keep this in mind, you could have that dirty version, right? Like that's what we'll call it, like a rough mix, not really a rough draft, but we'll have that rough mix of that, you know, distortion, if you will. And if that is the case, right? What I would do there is make sure that I apply the right compressors, the right amount of compression, and then also a hard limiter. Because if you're looking to have you're gonna have that distortion, that kind of you know, that feel to it, you don't want to take that away. So applying a hard limiter will keep that distortion, but keep it, you know, it'll keep it at a threshold, a certain threshold, like a ceiling, if you will, like -1 dB or -0.5 dB, depending on how loud it is. But just keep in mind too, people want to hear your lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So again, always focus on how you get those vocals to sound as good as you possibly can without the bass distorting your vocals, and you still have that aggressive type of, you know, that feel to it. Dope though, I fucks with it. He said the other song I submitted is a better mix, more of a real song. All right, I appreciate you, Brody. I got one more to spin, and then right after that, I got you Sat Academy. We're gonna check you out, man. He said he beatboxes, and he's been doing it for 10 years. He's trying to get into something, and he just wants personal feedback, and he wants to be able to link up with other producers. Maybe, you know, getting the beatboxing recording side of it done, and you know, or production side of it done. Matter of fact, it's crazy that you said that, right? Because of the fact that my guy Gray Waves is in here, and he, you know what I'm saying, he loves helping people out, just in general, bro. He's a genuinely very humble dude, and he's always willing to help people out, just as long as you know what I'm saying, just as long as you throw him a little bit of fun. No, I'm just joking. Nah, he does it for absolutely free. Maybe we get him up in the box as well whenever we get to his submission, or before that, and y'all could chop it up a bit. But let me play this next track right here. Again, big shout out to Big Sonny for that one right there. X is Xavier here. If Xavier's not here, I'm gonna move on to the next track. But if he is, let it be known in the comment section. I'll give you a few seconds before I get to the next one. But I have Wrecked after that, and then I have Gray Waves. He said, "Oh, I thought you." Oh yeah. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, it's a good thing you reminded me, bro. I got you. Where's it at? I do believe it was this one. It's the second one, and then right after that, I'll get into a Sat Academy. I got you, Brody. Got a little bit lost in transition there. I start playing tracks, bro. And it is what it is. What up, Hypergolic? Feel free to jump in the panel. Setting the goal to 30K. We're gonna get there. Hell yeah, man. I thought it was hella dope. Again.
Damn it! He has so much sauce.
One of the things I wasn't able to say the last time was what I like about your music is that it, to me, what you're putting here, what you're putting out there, right, represents your culture, and it does it, you know, in a very complimentary way. Is complimentary even a is it a word? Because if not, then I'm gonna create it and I'm gonna submit that to type shit. He said, "There's my sound." Okay, I'm gonna hop off for a bit. Hey, I appreciate it again. I appreciate you, Loriana. Have a wonderful day with your niece. And that's you know, again, strong supporter. So if anything, give Loriana a follow. Chat, the goal is 120K. Hey, we almost had that the last time, right? We got up to, what was it, like 112,000 likes, and man, had it not been, and it was funny. What's funny about that, right? I'll get into the review just right now in a second, Olu. But what happened was the internet was, you know, giving me problems, and I was scratching my head about it all night long. The next morning, I was running my stream. Before I ran my stream, I was like, let me check the cables. Let me check everything out. My plug to my router here was like halfway out of the outlet. So I was like, man, really? You know? Anyways, so we weren't having technical difficulties. It was more of the just, you know, not being observant, you know? So it happens. I was on Wi-Fi. I was getting like 33 Mbps on my stream and everything was just haywire. But yeah, I ran it back up. But I appreciate you. Have a great day. I'd have been livid for real, dude. We were like, what can it be? My whole, you know what I'm saying? My whole stream dropped like twice, bro. But Big Olu, man, I thought it was dope. I always like your music, you know, and again, it represents the culture. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what you're aiming for, and it's very unique, man. I like it. Sat Academy, my guy, what is it that you got going on? Let them know.
Yo, all right. So, I live in Orlando, Florida. I've been practicing beatboxing for like 10 years. The beatboxing circuit in the last 5 to 6 years has blown up exponentially.
Right.
The beatboxing scene is absolutely madness right now. It's so good. People are the evolution in beatboxing within this last decade is, I don't want to sound dramatic. I really don't, but it's like mind melding type shit.
Right.
So I've been trying to kind of like pick up on, you know, these different grooves and beats and sounds and stuff. And I'm trying to get into the circuit myself. The Grand Beatbox Battle Worlds is going on right now. I'd like to submit for next year to do that. And also I'd like to try to put together something here in town to do like corporate events and anything else, like maybe some kind of DJing thing or something. I'm not sure, you know.
Hell yeah.
Because I also have like a loop station and I've been working with that too. So I can create tracks. I can learn different, you know, popular tracks through beatbox and then do that. But I want to make sure my beatboxing, like my skills, are good enough for the public. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So whenever you're ready, my guy, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. A little reference. All right.
He has so much sauce.
Okay, what the hell am I sensing? Is that the Namekian? Is that me? Is that me stronger than me? Oh, kill me!
Hey, bro. Nah, you got skills, dog. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, you definitely got skills. And you know, somebody I know for sure would really appreciate, you know, what you do. Dorian, I appreciate that. I appreciate the follow back. Definitely appreciate that. Somebody who would appreciate what you do, man, who's really into beatboxing. He does it every once in a while he's running his live streams. You know, he'll just kind of like emphasize on the structure of the beat type shit. Like he picks it up so fast and easily. Of course, anybody that does beatbox, they're gonna do that, like pick it up and okay, I start beatboxing to, you know, whether it be like a sample playing in the background or just music playing in general.
Right.
Nonsense, bro. His name's Nonsense from That Dorky Review Show.
Nonsense from That Dorky Review Show.
Yeah, just look up That Dorky Review Show. You'll find him here on TikTok. You'll find him on.
So don't forget.
Yeah. And it's all together. That Dorky Review Show. Yeah, he's such a cool guy. Anyways, Yeah, no, I think he'll love what you got going on, you know, and especially if you start recording this, bro. I mean, so that way you could like get that whole bass in your vocals out there, you know. I think I want to say you're doing it on your phone right now, right?
Yeah, I'm just using my regular phone microphone, and within that you know, that whole structure I just put up together right there were a couple rhythm mess ups that I had, and then like I was like starting to choking on saliva, which is the kind of stuff that I'm trying to get past and I'm trying to work on. But you know, the first thing I had to learn to do this was to circular breathe, to be able to like breathe in through my nose while also like pushing noise out of my mouth at the same time, and no joke, like legitimately, that took me like 4 years to even scratch the surface.
Nah, I get
it took
bro.
me
Yeah.
so long. So like there's still some stuff that I'm working on. I'm really worried about my sound quality. I don't know if like my notes are coming through like in the center of the tone, you know. I don't want to fade. I don't want to fall flat or sharp. Like I want to try to be as consistent as possible.
Right. No, I mean in the sense of like I'm talking to Gray Waves here, right? Like I mean in the sense of him showing us live how it sounds right now. I think that what we're hearing here is the quality of the mic itself from the phone, so we're not getting that full, you know, the bass, like, you know. I mean, I don't want to.
With this microphone, you're definitely missing a lot of EQ.
Yeah, the you know what I'm saying, like the bass in there. You know what I'm saying? It's not as
all those low like. That's not really like, yeah. I want that to like rumble your headphones.
Right. You know.
Yeah.
He said, to monitor definitely an issue. Yeah, for sure. Him doing it live, you know, it'd be like the comparison here would be him doing it on the phone to him doing it actually on a microphone at that live event that he's talking about going to. You know, you're gonna hear it on some fucking big ass, you know, monitor speakers or, you know, the subs and everything like that, so it's gonna fucking hit more. He said, I thought you meant the final no, not the final product.
No.
Yeah, man, big shout out.
But I appreciate that, man. Thank you for taking the time to listen and critique. I never get like butthurt or anything about critiques. Even if you were like, honestly, that was ass, bro, I would take it and try to learn from it. So
yeah, nah, bro. You know how complicated it is, all in its own, just to beatbox. You know, and you know, I do little things here and there, like, you know, like
just to kind of like get some sounds across and whatnot. Yeah.
You know, it's things like that. Just a simple.
You got rhythm.
Yeah. But you know, to get into the boom boom, you know what I'm saying, and then get in, you know, and keep that going fluently, and then all the other, it's just a lot of, you know, tedious things that you have to apply at the same time.
100%.
But I appreciate you, you know, tuning in, and showing us.
Let me give you a follow.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that.
It, man.
And
yeah, definitely.
I got you on that follow back right now. I got you right there. Boom. All right. And yeah, man, link up with Gray Waves, man, because if you're looking for somebody that can produce your music and make it sound, you know, like if that's what you're going for. I don't know if you produce your music already, but
I don't really have any kind of like technical knowledge like that. Yeah. So, you know, I've never really sat on any DAW systems or anything like that. You know, I don't know how to operate any of. I'm a user idiot. So
he said, I'm not tech savvy.
Nah. I'm a creative. I'm a right brain 100%.
But that's dope, bro. Again, man, appreciate you. Showcase.
Yeah, same, very much.
Live.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me up.
Yeah. You have a good one, bro.
You too, man. Thank you.
And then too, look, I'm saying link up with me. Maybe I could, you know, put a few people, you know, in the inbox that, you know, or you know what? As a matter of fact, Nick,
I could just shoot you. I'll just shoot you a message real quick.
Yeah, do that, and then because we have a group where we have like a whole bunch of review shows as well in there, so it's just another.
Okay,
thing,
awesome.
You know,
love that. All right, cool.
All right,
I appreciate that, man. Thanks for having me up.
All right, bet.
Later.
Hey, he said, I never want to step on toes either. Your music is your music. I just help it get it right. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I would step on everybody's toes, bro. Fuck that. You're dope enough, you know. Dorian, I'm about to check right now so that way I could make sure. I do believe I had. Who was it that I was gonna play last before? You know, I decided I was gonna spin Big O Loose track for that Run It Back. I do believe it was X. Yeah, X. But I don't think he's in here, right? I don't think he's in here. It was no. It was no. No, it wasn't. I said I had called out X, but he wasn't in here. So, Sonny, I got your second submission. Oh yeah, it was Reg Beats. It was Reg Beats. So I got Reg Beats. I got Gray Waves, and then I have Dorian. But hey, check it out. You know what? Before I get to you, Reg Beats, I gotta play Great Waves next. Nah. Oh yeah. Well, I gotta play Gray Waves, right? I gotta play Gray Waves next. Because he sent me that gift, and I just want to, you know what I'm saying, pay it back to you, you know. So send me another submission. I could spin, you know, a back-to-back type thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to. He said I'm chilling. Yeah. So send me that. I'll get this other one ready to go, and then we'll play that as a back-to-back. And if you want, by all means, man, go ahead and, you know, join the panel. You know, let them know about you and all that other good stuff. Hey, I mean, I could play. All right, he said we chilling. All right, let's get into this next one right here, bro. He said, let me get that submission in. I got you, Brody. All right, let's see. Let's go over here. It's on the SoundCloud side of things. So again, man, big shout out to Great Waves. If you feel like you want to join the panel, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? We'd love to have extra feedback to the artist's tracks. And for those of you that are still in the beard in and you're waiting for your track to get played, or you're just tuned in, turned up, vibed out, if you are an artist, the red email link beneath my bio is where you want to send your music. If you're on the other platform like YouTube, just by all means, go ahead and send your track to madklassickradio@gmail.com. Would definitely appreciate that. But yeah, let's get it. What up, Avengers? Let's play this the way that I should be playing it, right? My bad. Matter of fact, since we gotta do that.
Do you really believe your own hype that much?
Perk up those ears again.
What the hell?
All right, let's go. dope, hella dope. Great waves. Tell them a little bit about yourself, my guy, before I get this next track loaded up.
All right, I got you. Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Great Waves. I've been doing music production since I was 10. I'm 25, so that's 15 years working into it as of tomorrow.
Hey.
It'd be 16 tomorrow, that's right. Music is art for me. It's not money. It was always a side hobby. I knew that I could make more money outside of music faster and be more gratified that way. But I wanted to keep it as a hobby. After several run-ins with litigation with Spotify, Apple, just stuff not going right, drama, people not doing things they're supposed to, and me kind of doing this stuff here is to I want to see people do better than me. I want them to be more educated walking into this. I didn't have this networking whenever I was coming into it. I mean, this didn't exist. There wasn't a cross-platforming. There wasn't, a community where you could catch people who were right down the road like you can now. And that separation and the now what is missing of knowledge for self-benefit is really affecting the community in a negative way. And that's my battle. I'm here to try and fight all of that.
Right.
For free. I want to educate people. I want to teach them how to do music the right way. I want to take away all the gimmicky shit between us as the consumers and them as the product makers. And I'm talking about, VSTs who sit here and charge you $200 where I can tell you the exact same software over here does the exact same thing for free.
Yeah.
And I don't like sitting here and watching people charge $500 for a mix whenever I know I could sit here and do it for free and educate them to do it themselves.
Right.
Teach a man to fish kind of saying.
Yep. And the problem there, right, is that a lot of artists don't want to take the time to do, all the extra work. So then they run into people like you, which is a plus. But, the bad side of that, is that they go and they pay that, whether it be 500, whether it be $100, you know what I'm saying? And not to knock nobody's hustle, if there's it's a lot of time and effort that a lot of people put into it. So, and along with that, the money that they spend on their hardware and this and that. So by all means, if anybody's fucking doing that, then yeah, go ahead and make your money. But yeah, man, I think that what you're doing here is great. You know what I'm saying? Being able to teach people, how to mix and master their music. If not, being able to do that for them, that's always great, but hopefully not overwhelming, right?
Right. Yeah. And things happen, stuff changes. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with saying that I'm still learning. Nothing that I stand by is with certification here in the music realm. I am accredited, but I do not have, licenses to sit here and back up my knowledge. I just have experience.
Right.
Which is a different circumstance. I'm walking into it. My approach is far more humble most of the time versus the guy who's trying to pitch himself to sell business. It's just going to be the nature of the beast. But with this song in particular, this was episode 6. It's the exact same progression in every single episode of that album.
Right.
8 notes, the exact same way, going the exact same direction. And the idea was, in every single one of the songs, it's a different genre. It's a different beat. It's a different style. There's a different pace. There's a different intention. And there's a different emotion behind each one of them as well.
Right.
To show versatility behind a single idea, as basic as a progression itself, 8 notes in a row.
Yeah.
That can change the key set if you want to. You can change the beat set if you want to. You can change all the instruments and make it completely different. And the one that you heard last night was the finale. This is episode 6.
Okay.
And you'll see that in episode 1, it runs through every single one of these in the exact progression that I made as I tied every single one of them together, because I wanted you to have an idea of what you were walking into with each one of these songs I was going to be introducing in that journey.
Right.
Now with the next 2 songs, this was more to focus on what you were talking about with vocals, and I fight this with reviewers. I'm not arguing you. You're good. I hear you. I hear what you were saying. I misunderstood. But I do hear that more often than not, where people focus on the microphone more than, and yes, it does matter to a degree, but more than the mix, post edit mix, and which is there's so much power to be had in post edit mix, but it's so misunderstood, and the tools are really hard to get a hold of if you don't know what you're looking for. That's kind of pitched to you where you are forced to have to go to a vocal engineer or another engineer that is charging something because they gatekeep this knowledge.
You see it.
Where in the first song that I submitted, there's 2 songs. I just wanted you to play a part of. You don't have to play the whole thing. I know they're long. But the first song, that was on a blue microphone, Blue Yeti, the Snowball.
Yeah.
And that thing is really limited on the range, high end, low end. It's it's canny. It doesn't really pick up very well, even though there's a dual condenser setup and the Omni pickup. It doesn't really do well in the phasing, and you can hear a really big difference, even with me fighting it in post edit, versus the next song after that, which is recorded on an AKJ C214. Single condenser, where I was able to take double pan and design the stereo the way I wanted to, and focus on more so on the editing of clicks and pops and some higher details rather than sitting here and trying to force out details that weren't there prior to. It does matter to a degree, but if you get a good enough engineer who puts enough time into it, you're going to find that the results are nearly the exact same thing. And you can have a $4,000 difference in equipment over a $200 difference in your software that you can do for exactly that. There's so many cheaper solutions, and people would rather take advantage of the ideas and the fact that people are ignorant to the options that are there. And that's kind of what I'm wanting to prove here with this, anyways.
Right, I got you. I'll get into asking you a few more questions after I play these 2 tracks. I usually do play the whole mix, bro. I don't mind how long. I mean, if it's 7 minutes long, it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But I don't mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? The submission line ain't that long. I do have people waiting, but you did, basically donate towards the show type shit, so I do guarantee those, full plays with the skips type shit. And I like to envelop myself in the music. I like to listen to everything that's going on, so that way I could give my honest critiquing, which was one thing that we were talking about last night as well. I didn't really get to speak on it, and I'm not gonna be in the comment section because to me it's like reading the text. You might get the wrong idea of the thing. I'd rather just kind of explain myself, whether it be on my own behalf of what I sent, or what I think about other people's music. It's just some people get the wrong idea when they're reading, as opposed to them actually hearing you out. Right. But yeah, we're gonna get to playing these 2 tracks back to back, mind you.
I was gonna say 2 more things real quick. I'll make it real quick. I'm so sorry. I know I'm talking.
No, take your time, bro. It's /podcast type shit. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I got somebody in the panel, so take your time. I don't mind.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. All of the music that I make, I'm a very big truist. Not to say I knock anybody using AI as a tool, or somebody sitting here using samples, copywritten or not. But everything that you hear is from me. I'm playing it live. It's being emulated by me through a VST that I've personally manipulated past what the OEM was. There's multiple effects that I'm putting on there myself. The editing, the source, most of the sounds you're going to hear are something that I'm physically playing myself. And in this case, with these 2 songs, they're entirely my vocals. There is some auto-tune, but I don't T-Pain my auto-tune. I just do, I'm off a semitone here, I'm off a semitone there to get the harmonics correct. And reverb placement as well as stereo play to keep the user entertained past the harmonics.
Yeah.
That's all I've got to say.
Hell yeah. Again, we'll get to chopping it up a little bit more, because I had a few questions I wanted to ask myself. So, as soon as we're done playing these 2 tracks, we'll get a little in depth, if you will, about a couple of things that I have, questions about. I'll try not to make it that long, y'all. I appreciate y'all's patience, man. Send y'all submissions in. The more the better, because I want to give away like 2 free skips, just for, anybody that's been waiting. And we're like way over, the amount of skips that is required for anybody to get a free skip. So just keep that in mind, y'all. I like to try to keep everybody as, interacted or engaged as possible. You know what I'm saying? So run up those likes, throw out those shares, and if you're an artist and you're just chilling and you're enjoying the show, but you want your music to be heard, send it in. We got you. But let's get into this track right here. This is song 1 from this email, and y'all let them know what you think, man. All right, I'm gonna get into the next one, Brody, and then right after that, we'll chop it up. I got you. So yeah, man, I see what you do, and you know, I could appreciate the time and effort you put into it, because these are not just, like mediocre mixes. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell that the experience, it kind of like precedes you, before you even get to meet you, and everything that you know, like your intellect about music, and what you've learned throughout the years. You could hear the quality of your music, and everything that comes with it. The reverb sits right. It complements the ambiance, the dynamics of it. Everything sits well. Granted, we do hear these like small clips or peaks, and aside from that, you don't see that in the waveform. In the waveform, everything sits the way that it should. It's full, it's bright. You could hear the progressions, and that was one of the things that I had to ask, what I'm saying, about chord progressions, but we'll get there here in a little bit. Overall, man, I think that what you're doing is great. What I'm saying? You don't shy away from the music you make. I think that's important to every artist. What I'm saying? Don't change the way that you sound unless you decide to do it. Don't fucking be that guy that was like, oh, I got a bad review at one point in time and they said that this wasn't it, and this, that, and the other. Just be yourself, man. Stay true to yourself. I think that's the most important part of being an artist. I get it, right? You want to do what's in, and it works for some people. But my thing is that if you are doing something that is, relevant to the generation of whatever kind of music is in at that point in time, what I would do is still keep in mind that you can be you at the end of the day. Yes, this sounds, like I don't mean this track right here, but I'm just using artists in general, and all these artists in general. Like, maybe somebody's going for that T Grizzly type of approach, that Detroit vibe, Big Sean, whatever. Whoever you're being compared to, right, or whatever genre of music you're being compared with, what I would do is just make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, it sounds unique. You throw in that type of energy or delivery that they don't really get from you on a normal basis, unless you're talking with people, what I'm saying, on a daily conversation type shit. Whether it been you getting pissed off or something, something that stands out about your character. Always bring that to the table, and don't listen too much to everybody that's out here, even myself. Like I tell everybody all the time, at the end of the day, you're gonna be you. It doesn't matter what I tell you to do, what you should fix, this and that. That's entirely up to you. But take the feedback and do with it what you will. I think that's the most important part. Aside from that, Great Waves, man, I'm fucking with what your production is and everything it stands for. I like the fact that you understand music in general, and you're always willing to help people out and give them the feedback or the knowledge that they need, because that's important, bro. I hate coming up. I've been doing this for a long time, dude, and coming up, it was almost like you had to pay to get a good mix. I was fortunate enough to have the program, what I'm saying, and mind you, for educational purposes, you could get any software that you really want to get, like for free. But just keep in mind that it's always better to invest in yourself and get the full program, and everything beyond that. Yes, the hardware does play a role. It plays there is a factor in that. But if you want to be honest, man, I mean, what it really narrows down to is just being familiar with your DAW and whatever platform it is that you're using. I think that's the most important part, is learning. Take that 10, 15, 20 minutes out of your day. You got 24 hours in a day. You could at least just put this little bit of time aside to watch a tutorial or chop it up with somebody who knows the profession. If you're going to do this yourself, I would do that. I would more than fucking, I would most definitely advise for you to go and watch a tutorial if you're mixing your own tracks. Please do that. It'll help you. The more you do now, the less you'll do later. I mean, there's always going to be learning curves. There's always going to be something new to learn along the way. That's for anybody. That's a daily basis type thing. You learn something new every day. But take that 15 minutes of time and then apply it to your mix or whatever it is that you're doing. You know, you could use that in many different references in different ways. Do that, and it's less that you have to worry about at the end of the day. You know, the next mix is one less thing you're gonna have to do. You know, build your presets. You know, and then beyond that, it'll just be minor tweaking of the vocals, because not every song is gonna be the same, y'all. You know, like, keep in mind that the instrumental or the beat that you're utilizing, it changes the whole aspect of things. Your vocals might sound way different on this beat than it did on that last one. So that Busy Works Beats for Florida Studio, and Frank JC for the fancy stuff. Both free YouTubers with hundreds of kids on the DAW. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's what I think, that's what I feel, and that's why I also do what I do. You know, like, I give these reviews. I try to listen to the whole track and just tell people what they need to hone in on. Sometimes I might be able to bring up a track equalizer and tell them, hey, you know what, in this range, in this frequency range right here, this is where you want to come up. Tell them what fucking bells are about. Tell them what's the difference between that and a shelf. Tell them, you know, talk a little bit about dynamics, things of that nature. I don't really get too in depth until, you know, it becomes a thing. But yeah, great. What I wanted to ask was progressions, you know, chord progressions, how to utilize them. What's the best way to do that, you know, and how so, you know, because I've been really trying to learn everything I can about music theory, and sometimes the videos aren't, you know, it goes against kind of what I'm saying, but not really, because if you have somebody that's there that can further explain, you know, it makes it that much more interesting. You know what I mean?
It's a little frustrating on my part. Not, you didn't do anything wrong. You're fine. But it's frustrating on my part where I stand. I don't know how to read music.
Oh, so but you understand music theory, right? Or
very well. I went and audited classes from Berkeley.
You see, that's what I'm saying is understanding, because the thing about different processes, right? There's different processes to creating music, and just like an artist would write a song, a producer also writes a track. And this is what you're talking about, that you're saying, I don't know how to read music. That's understandable, but you understand music. You understand chord progressions, you know, and that really ain't much, you know, reading music. It's, you got your clef, and then beyond that, you know, it's just knowing which symbol represents what and where it's at on that clef or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and it's nice to be able to communicate physically what the idea is, if you can make ideas. But the issue is people jump into it from the perspective of math, where you can read and physically communicate it, but you cannot generate it. And that really limits a lot of people in the music field, and they actually factually think that they are superior because of their inquiry to it, where in matter of fact they're so limited within a random box of structure, where they're incapable of walking away from that perspective and finding the outside area. And then you have people who are the by ears, where they end up learning how to read music, and then they've got both sides, and they're the ones who excel and surpass everybody. But for me, I've always been stuck on the area of, I want to be freeform rather than stuck on the math and that way of communication.
Right.
And with the freeform area, I'll sing a tune in the day, and I'll record it whenever I'm at work. I'll sit there and try and stick with it and see if I like it, and if I don't, I'll forget about it.
Right.
And sometimes I'll go back and I'll just look through those videos that I've categorized, and I'll be like, okay, I like that tune. I'll pull it up, and I'll sit there and I'll try and play it out. And then whenever I play it out, I add structure to it.
Right.
I find the timing. I figure out what kind of beat I would want to sit behind it and what I want to turn that into. I find a way to make an emotion with it, and if I want to, I'll put lyrics behind it, or I'll put vocals with it, or I'll grab the sample or make a sample that kind of adds a little bit of punch to it. But the biggest thing I think is trying to use something like Fruity Loops, which is literally a loop maker,
Yeah.
with something in the realm of boundaries that is designed for people who are within the realm of boundaries, right? And using it as a free form, understanding it so well that you can turn it into a free form, like Ableton is, like Logic is, like One Pro is, all these, the big One Tools, all the big stuff, right? Even though they're there, the terms get overcomplicated, and the idea gets skewed to the point where you don't understand it anymore. It's not user friendly intentionally because they want only people who are able to understand it to use it.
Yeah.
With FL, it's so easy, it's so there, it's so present. It's just you've got to sit down and take the time to get everything out of it.
Yeah.
And whenever you do, you've got to be able to remember everything at that point.
Yeah.
Taking it seriously, and then taking that and using it to your advantage for your styles that you're trying to replicate or obtain.
Right.
You can't just walk into it not knowing which way you want to go and expect anything to come of it other than you're exploring. And that's okay too. That's an okay approach. Exploring and randomly just picking out stuff and happy accidents, sure. It's one way of doing stuff, but on the other end of it, if you're really trying to find a way to make this systematic, where you're able to release a track every month, every week, every 2 weeks, whatever, you need to be able to find a way to push a generation out of something that's as basic as four notes.
Yeah.
Over a 120 beat. 120 is a really common one. 148 is a good dance one. 90 is a good R&B to lo-fi area. You've got to know where you want to sit at.
The different ranges of tempos and which genre complements it.
Right. And the biggest thing with it being a loop maker, you don't want it to be repetitive.
Oh,
and it's so easy to make it repetitive. It's so easy to sit there and just throw something on it and make it, copy paste.
Yeah, I'm just
Waves in the Waves EP6, it's every single note, every single drum beat is individually being played in a layer as I'm going across the song, because that's where I felt like that emotionally sat. That was an intentional strike. It wasn't copy paste, and that's really hard to get away from systematically, especially whenever I'm saying you want to be able to release songs over and over again, but still at the same time you want to keep originality in your art.
Right. Creativity, you want to be creative with your works. Yes, being original is a fucking thing. I think originality sits well with the you as an artist type shit. The creativity is always coming up with something that's gonna that's is gonna show your works. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 beats within 1 beat, type shit. That's what I do. I do make. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I like to sample. I love sampling, right? Can I make beats from scratch? Fuck yeah, I can. But if I'm paying for something, I'm gonna fucking utilize it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the thing is that my complication kind of lies within not understanding the chord progression as a whole, because I could go from one chord to the next, and it's not gonna, you're hardly gonna tell that it was a dramatic change in key. That's what I want to do and understand, because go ahead.
I get it. I definitely get it. I get where you're going, and this is where I have a hard time to communicate it. It's whenever I say progression. Let me get to my piano real quick. Whenever I say progression, it's a loop. It's a repetition. It's the same. You're making a strike. Get off my computer. You're making the same strike, or you're making the same repetition, or the structure of the song. So with that particular set in that album, it's just that. So you've got 1 octave there that's overstretched. So instead of this, And then you got the next octave that's overstretched, and that's a step up sus. So you've got this. Let me think about this. We're going from C, D, E, G, C, D, B, G, C, and then we go up to an F, and then we go F sharp to D sharp, and then we go to a B sharp actually. So in that sort of idea that I wanted to make there, I'm causing a little bit of collision. It's adding a sustain to it. It's adding what is the word I'm looking for? Suspense, right?
Right.
You kind of get a question from the music, but you don't get an answer until I go into, or I go down.
Right. Right.
So it's in that my fingers are the exact same positions on the keyboard. They're just swapping back and forth between the whites and the blacks and going up and down in the octaves, and you're hearing this journey going up and down that particular progression as it is, because of the inflection behind each one of the notes, and they're complementing each other. It's the relation to each other and the way that they are played and the order that they are played that projects that emotion to the other person, or communicates it from yourself.
Right.
And for me, I wanted to create a dissonance. I wanted to create slight lack of harmonization, but it's still, there's an even set of notes on either side that are complementing each other.
Right.
Where it's tumultuous. It's giving itself a war for your ear and your listener to kind of be rocking back and forth, and that that perfectly presents itself in waves where you're sitting there in a boat rocking back and forth. The sound is moving with you. You're emotionally kind of being pushed back and forth with it, not knowing if you want to be happy or sad, and that's to the user, to the interpreter, how they wish to feel that Mona Lisa kind of vibe out of it.
Yeah.
And that carries on for every other piece of music. I mean, if I want to sit here and make something happy, I'm going major, and I'm trying to stick to something relatively in this area where I'm kind of giving that brighter side of it and trying to make things really light and happy. Where if I want to make things a little more dark, I'm kind of sitting here going and giving that darker vibe into. There's a question there. There's something sort of off. There's it's the black side of the keys is really a negative set to complement the white side of the keys, where you've got a positive set, and even still you get major chords like a D major, and it's still positive, but it's negatively infected by that black that black key, right?
Yeah.
In that sense, I kind of always think about music as like a white and black kind of war. You have positive and negative, beauty and ugly, and pain and pleasure, and everything has that balance, right? And you have the ability yourself as the creator to be able to make that more positive or more negative with the emotion of the music.
Right.
And then thereafter add the story with the lyrics if you want to.
Yeah. So then they just say the artists themselves don't know which direction to go with, whether this is a sad feeling or a more happy feeling to the music, right? That's what you're saying.
Most of the time I would say so, and a lot of people forget that there has to be emotion behind music to make it a general art.
Yeah.
You can't be generating that just because crap, I got a deadline for this contest, and I really want to get this $5,000 real quick. Sure, that's cool. I get the competition. Now you've got some drive and emotion behind it, but if it's sheerly just because of the money,
yeah,
you don't really care about the music. You're just, you're wanting to go generate something out of AI and then go chuck it out this and hope that you get a chance in the lottery.
Hey,
that's not really it.
You know what? And a matter of fact, look, before I get back to playing this music, y'all, the AI thing, bro, to me is always been, and it's always gonna be. yes, I'll play it. I'm not gonna lie. I'll play AI music, and you know what I'm saying, I could appreciate the creativity of it, but they just be real, man. You know what I'm saying? I would like for every artist, you know what I'm saying, or producer to at least try to get into that, you know, like being realistic about the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you do this in person live? You know what I'm saying? Not, you know, because I mean, think about it. You know, what are you gonna do when somebody puts you on the spot? You know, that to me is always a thing. Like, or what if the person that that's listening, what if the, you know, the what if the audience or the listener wants to hear that person live type shit, you know? It's
Somebody mentioned that earlier, and I'm like, yes, I can sit here and play this live, you know.
yeah,
And they're
yeah,
asking, could I play this live? Yeah, that there's no way I'm going to sit here and pull a JVKE and be like, yeah, this is impossible to play. I produced it with two pianos, and I'm like,
yeah.
look, I can layer stuff, and that's an active part. That is a part of live performances. I mean, Owl City is one of the biggest examples that I could use, where he sits there as a one man band running back and forth across the stage in some of his concerts in the early days,
Yeah.
where he's layering up his stuff because he was a producer. I mean,
Yeah.
but he knew how to do this stuff live. That's what made him different. That's what made him popular, because he was so good at making his sound. He figured it out, and he could do it live. He actually knew how to perform it. He wasn't just clicking a mouse.
I mean, even at this, even like this, even if you do play your instrument live, right? Like nowadays we have programs to where you could record that live, and then it becomes a sample in its own type shit, playing, you know, repetitively, and then you could add your piano and then fucking have everything recording. So it's basically like you're recording track. But as long as you're doing that live, I mean, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like that's you know, that's you know, I could give props to that type of shit, as opposed to something that was just, you know what I'm saying, kind of just, you know, typed in a prompt, you know what I'm saying, and then fucking, okay, this is what I want. Again, I can't knock everybody's style, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they're gonna do at the end of the day. But the way I see it is, if the main thing is for, like, these review shows were created for underground independent artists, people that actually put in the work to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing it for years. And you start accepting this way of, you know, oh, we could create music like this, you know, we could get these lyrics generated by an artificial intelligence, and you buy into that way, you feed into that lane of, you know, creativity, if you will. Then it kind of just it throws everybody else to the dogs, you know what I'm saying? Now it's like we're not even doing it for the independent artists anymore, you know, and you yourself ain't even an independent artist, because now you're just a creator, you know. And to me, it's like you're overlooking the people that are trying to be showcasing their fucking work, like their actual talent, you know. Like, I could put fucking bars together literally in person, you know what I'm saying? So why are we accepting that and just, okay, yeah, no, it's dope? That's why I'm saying. But I can't be biased as a host. I can't just be like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no AI type shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll listen to it, you know, I'll vibe with it, you know. But at the same time, it's just, as an artist, I have to be, you know, true to me and the people that actually, you know, took the time to get where they're at. Because it's not like, I would appreciate Young Ben a lot more than I would an AI artist, you know what I'm saying? Because he's actually trying to develop his skills. And over here, you just took a day and a half to fucking put some shit together, you know? That's just how I feel about it. But yeah, it will never sit right with me, because it's like I've heard in the past, you give a lazy person a hard job and they find an easy way to do it. That's why you got those people in the fucking office, you know what I'm saying? You just, you know, okay, you know, writing up emails or whatever, you know, fucking on payroll or something easy, you know? And they still find easy ways to do it. And they, you know, I don't know. That's just the only way that I could put it. But I really do appreciate you, bro, and everything you have to offer. If anybody needs help with anything, you know, or advice and guidance, get with Great Waves, man. You know, he's willing to help you out and mind you for free. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, don't overwhelm my guy. You know what I'm saying? Don't fucking send them all. Everybody sends you tracks at once. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take time to get to each artist. But aside from that, man, and I'm not here to step on nobody's toes and shit. You know what I mean? So I always try to throw those shout outs to people like yourself or other review shows. I don't really give, bro. I wouldn't even. It doesn't bother me that people come in here and they're like, hey, we're gonna have this review show going on later on today. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, bro, because I'd be a hater if I was, you know what I'm saying? Fucking ban somebody or kick them whenever, you know what I mean? Type shit.
Yeah, I'll get out of here, man. I appreciate you having me up, and I'll be listening for a little while.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. All right, to answer your question, Dorian, I do have you. I got wrecked and then you. Yeah, for sure. He's like, I got you. What up, Miss Justine? I appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah, we're about to get them running, bro. We're about to get them running like crazy. So I appreciate y'all's patience. I know we had a few people dip out, but if you got music you wanna share with us, man, send it our way. Dorian, I got you on that follow back. Oh, I was already following you. God damn it. All right, let's go.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this Sexy Rec Beats. DOPEsT Productions. We fucking love you, baby.
I'll fucks with it. I'm gonna let you know when I get to that second submission as well. Reg Beats. Let me see, who else do I have? Oh yeah, Dorian. I was asking which track you wanted me to play first. Old Things Pass Away. When I Fall. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Give me 1 second. Still driving. Hey, Old Things Pass Away. Then When I Fall. Then back to Sinking Deep if we got time. All right, I got you. Oh, okay, so in reverse, right? Old Things Pass Away When I Fall. All right, bet I got you. I was just wanting the order of things, but we're gonna get into this next track, man. This one was sent from Dorian. If you fucks with it, let it be known. I think everything about the track was dope. Of course, I did step away for a second, but I could still hear the music, and it sounded hella dope, man. I fucks with it. Let's go.
Things shall pass away.
Tell me don't use AI as a tool. Though they perish like fools, lacking understanding, I see they aren't standing, and they aren't glorifying our higher, keeping commandments. I read the scripts with my lips. You want a bag of chips, yo? Sleeping on the word of Yeshaya with a bunch of hypocrites. See, I use AI as a craft, son. If you aren't eating clean, better get back some. Y'all believes are false anyway. Jesus is a pale white skin cast away. But our higher remains the same. Remains the same. Never changes. Black faces. Read Revelation 1. Don't be racist. That changes. Read Revelation 1. Don't be racist. It was the Masons that put us in chains, made us suffer pain. The Romans and theologians in massacre parades took over nearly everything they say we gave. Made us bow down to your gods, you made us slaves. From Africa to America and USA to Britain. Truth is in plain sight, no it's not hidden. I used to be a Christian, now I'm on a mission. I'm a Hebrew with a light, now I know the difference. Black faces, read Revelation 1, don't be racist. Revelation 1, don't be racist. Read Revelation 1, don't be racist. Revelation 1, don't be racist. Shall pass away, but the heart remains the same, never changes. Black faces, read Revelation 1, don't be racist. Ooh, Revelation 1, don't be racist. Black faces, read Revelation 1, don't be racist. Ooh, Revelation 1, don't be racist. Things shall pass away.
Damn it! He has so much sauce.
I think what I could really appreciate here is the fact that you put so much emotion, you know what I'm saying, behind your music, you know. I would say lyrics, but we're not really talking about a lyricist here. We're talking about somebody who does it for the passion of, you know, where his faith lies, you know. And I enjoy the music, you know. I think it's hella dope, you know. Of course, I'm gonna be me at the end of the day, right? So sometimes I'm vulgar, you know, like hell yeah, that was fucking dope, you know. But I think it was dope, man. Not only are you putting your all into creating your music and showing people what you do, or again, where your faith lies, but you're actually like, there's a message behind it. You're pushing that message. So that's always great, so keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the hard work and dedication. I still have 2 more submissions to play from you, so we'll get into that. Nick Stitch, I have you up next. I'd like to talk about the production side of things. I do like the overall production of the track, but I do want to hear the overall amplitude of the track come up, because the waveform from what I see right here, it's very small, it's very compact. Don't be afraid to turn that up, understand your program and apply that, whether it be a maximizer or again, a limiter. I would use an adaptive limiter. I'm not sure what kind of a limiter FL kind of provides for that type of feel, to keep the smoothness in the beat. I'd have to get back to running that program and things of that nature. But I think this is being produced or engineered by somebody that you got a connection with. If you're doing all the production yourself, man, big shout out to you. But I would definitely come up with the overall volume of the track, just to make it more, you could feel he said, unless someone hit my jewels. No, unless you could get, I mean, I just want you to get that the volume of it up, He said, oh, volume. I bet, yeah. Because I could turn up the gain, but then there would be that distortion every once in a while.
Things shall pass away.
Tell me don't use AI as a tool, though they perish like fools, lacking understanding.
Because right there, I turned it up, 3.5 dB, and on the gain, and it still sounded great. So I would just come up with the volume of it, and other than that, man, I like the way the vocals sit. There's a lot of clarity. Of course, the choir type, approach. Again, I'm not sure if you use AI. If you do, that's cool. When it comes to building the course in that way. But if you layer it, you're all right. Like hell yeah. Big shout out to you for that. If you layer it enough to where multiple tracks will give you the same effect of a choir. I'm sure there's other ways, different methods to the madness, but still a dope track. I fucks with. Type shit. All right, let's get into the next one, man. Big shout out to my guy Nick Stitch. Again, I'm gonna run these last few tracks before I actually get to. I gotta cook something up for my daughter, man. And then I'll come back and run another live. Probably another 3 or 4 hours or something like that. Again, I appreciate everybody's patience, tuning in, turning up, vibing out. We're still quite a ways away, so I got like about 5 tracks. I got 5 tracks to spin, and then we'll be all right. But let's go. I mean, I could always play these tracks right here, and then shelf the second or third submission, so that way we come back to the show and start off with something great. You know what I mean? It's up to y'all. Really, it's up to me, right? Because I gotta make food for my daughter, so.
Damn it! He has so much sauce.
I gotta get a few more clips of other things for the reactions, you know. But it was dope. It was dope. A little distorted for my liking, right? But not everything's always gonna be the same as far as, you know, the quality sounding great. And I don't think quality is the issue here. I think it was just a whole totally different approach. Maybe like that 8-bit kind of distortion, 16-bit kind of distortion type shit. You know what I mean? Like a game,
Yeah,
if
it was
you will.
definitely. I played with some new plugins that I got, so it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I was playing with what is it? Those ones from. I can't think of what they're called right now. I was talking about them the other night, but they're not bad. It's just a cool way to mess with some of the like arpeggiated MIDI stuff and chop it up a little bit further without having to actually chop it.
Was it like output arcade type shit? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
output. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked output, right? Because the way they have their
It simplifies like what you can do with stock.
You know,
So-
like I like the fact that you could put, you know, you could load the sound or the plugin. Well, better yet, you could load the plugin and then it automatically loads the sounds into the MIDI. And for each key, you could press the, you know, the minor keys and or you could press the black keys and it'll change the way that track sounds or the way that
Oh
that
yeah, for
sounds.
sure. Well, there's lots of ways to manipulate the MIDI for sure. This one, for instance, like I programmed some of it and did it here on my keyboard, but then some of it, what I did is I just used chords, simple chords, and then I threw an arpeggiator on it, and then threw on the mint plug-in.
Yeah.
And that just helped chop it up even more. I was like, oh man, this sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it's a different take. But basically, it's like I don't mess around with dance tracks, and to be honest, dance tracks are usually pretty hot, heavy, loud. And so I was like, I'll dial it back a little bit. But yeah, pretty much what.
So what I want to do right now, because I need a, and I want to play, like, I know that if I run this stream again, we're gonna get, you know, a lot of viewers in here, and then I'll be stuck here in front of the computer for a while. Or if we get people
you can play my shit whenever the hell you want, man.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, go to the kitchen real quick, make some food for my daughter, and then I'll come back and, you know what I'm saying, play the rest of the tracks I have here, and you know, get into everybody's music. You know I'm kind of giving away the opportunity to get more music, but at the same time, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna show up anyways. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna fucking whip something up for my daughter in the kitchen real quick, and then I'll come back.
You're good. You're good, dude. I'm gonna hop down. I'll still be here. I'll come back when you're back.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you, Rick. I'm gonna put your track on the shelf for now, and also my guy fucking Dorian. I got you as well. I'm just gonna go whip something up real quick. I'll be right back. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, turning up and vibing out. We're gonna come back here in about, you know, maybe an hour. Give me about an hour. But I appreciate y'all. What up, K Wills? I'm about to dip real quick, bro. I'll be back on here in about an hour. I'll go make something for my daughter real quick.